We're live, baby. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly WWE RAW watch along. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo. Okay, I don't know why. I was trying to come up with like a new way to introduce myself, and Denise Salcedo was the best thing I could come up with. That's really sad. I was trying to come up with like a really cool name, and Denise Salcedo just wasn't it. Either way, I am excited about today's show. Let me see what we got announced for today. We got a couple of things announced for today. I saw it earlier. We're having like the War Games Advantage match. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so we have the War Games Advantage match. We have Penta versus Solo Sikoa today. We also have Roman Reigns will be appearing on the show, and the match I'm really excited about is actually Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. That's one that I'm most excited for. We're also going to be seeing Dominic Mysterio. And oh yeah, Rey Mysterio versus JD McDonough. This should be pretty fun too. JD McDonough's been kind of on a roll right now, so overall, I guess it's looking good for Monday Night Raw today. So yay, whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. All right. Also, does anybody see where on this screen I have a hidden turkey? On this screen, I have a hidden turkey. The first person to find it gets the first shout out of the day. All right. Whoever finds the hidden turkey first. All right. I'm going to wait too. I'm going to be right here sitting down. Oh, okay. Here we go. IGN Sucho. IGN Sucho is the first person that wrote it, but a lot of people found it here. So shout out to IGN Sucho, Matt Raikio. We got the Team Money here. The Team Money 35. What's up to Armandus Amazing, who's also with us. We got Dizza Scrap. What up, CC Funk? We also got Chris D. Hulba. We got Fabian Valdez. We got Clown 13420. We also got Malachi. We got T Cannon here, SG Fans, who's with us. Anthony Soli, Miss WWE Girl. We also have Miktaru. We got Raphael Smith. We got Julius May, Tiger Claw Gaming. We got Chris Robinson, Saeb Kefa, Fabian. We got King Live Jade. What's up, dude? Thank you so much, Infamous DJ1, for watching my brand new video today. For those of you who haven't seen, ESPN dropped a 30 under 30 list, and I did like a live reaction / analysis of their list on the channel. The video is up right now for those of you who want to check it out, either now or after Monday Night Raw, whatever, or tomorrow, whenever you want. It's all up to you. You have the free will to choose, and if you don't want to watch it, you have free will to do so too. All right, we got Eric Diaz in here. Shout out to Henry Kiernan. We got Dragon Knight. We got Weirds One in the building. Shout out to Destructo Con. We also got CC Clay 210. We got Lupita Rodriguez. What's up, Lupita? We got Bryn Hawking, the Team Money, Luis Mendes, Jeff White, the Man Daniel. We got Smark Rage. We got Tremaine Young, John Hot Wheels. We got Kyle Kruger, DLP, Tyler Brown. What's up, everyone? We got Saeed Kefa, Joseph Voss, who's with us. Hey, thank you, Joseph. I should interview I interviewed Shotzi a while back, so I'll probably give her like, a few more months until I reach out again. Let me see what else we got. Hey, what's up? We got Hollywood Dave says, hey, Denise, let the fun begin. We got Ricky Zaldivar in here with us. Shout out to Deb, who's also here. Tremaine Young. We got 2 minutes till Raw starts, so I'm just trying to see who's in here. Shout out to Taylor, who's watching over on the Twitch channel. Yo. We got Mr. GRK Chef 13. What's up, Paula? Thank you so much for checking out my new video. I saw your comment as I was going through the comments of that video. We also got Devin here. We got James. We got Jay Grouse. Hello to Terrell. Always good to have you on, Terrell. We also got Yashiro. Charles Credo's also with us. Lewis loves comedy. Zachary Walton. We also got Brian in here, Monkey Man, Drunk on NyQuil, Austin Wright, and shout out to, I don't know how to read this username, but thank you so much for being here. I think I got pretty much everybody. What's up to Bryn Hawking, 111801, we got Chris, your boy is in here, what's up? And yes, I agree with IGN Sutro, by the way, who says Gunther and Mello are about to kill it tonight. I'm excited for today's show. I hope it's a good one. It's the Go Home Raw show for Survivor Series. So I'm hoping that it's a good one because it's the Go Home show, right? I'll be here pretty much streaming the entire week. I'm going to be at Survivor Series. However, oh wait, Raw starting. Let me get the audio. Hold up. Una momento. Hold on. For everybody, if you can hear that music, chances are you can hear the broadcast, but if you want it louder or lower, please let me know. What's up, Juju? Hey, yo. We got John here who says, have to miss Raw, but at least I'm here. Oh, hey, John. Thank you for tuning in. I'll try to give you some updates as the show goes on. Hey, yo, we also got Steven Marchuli who says, Monday Night Salcedo. Steven, that is a way better name than D Salcedo. I was trying to do a kick-ass intro, and then I jobbed it. I shit the bed on my intro. All right, hold on. Live. All right, cool. Yeah, so, thank you so much to Daniel who says the audio's good. Thank you.
Oklahoma City, that perfect
hey, what's up, Kyle? Ryan Soley, Jeremiah, Ahmad, Marshman. Malachi says, Denise, your turkey is down by the bottom of the comments. Yeah, so StreamYard provides like little graphics for Thanksgiving, and they only gave me 2 overlays, and the other one covers too much, so I can't use that one. So this was the only other option, but it's like behind the comments. So that's why I'm calling it my hidden turkey. Oh shit! Wait, that's true. They're already working on it. Okay.
Look at the
I'm looking. Okay, so I'm going to be sitting in the press box, by the way. So if I get to the press box, if I can figure out a way to stream from the press box, then I will stream from the press box. However, I can't promise anything, so I'm not promoting anything because I don't know what the Wi-Fi situation is going to be like. I don't know where I'm going to be like sitting within the press box. I have no details on that. I just know I will be in the press box because sometimes they switch it up. Like sometimes WWE will give media like press box tickets, and then sometimes they give you like tickets like in the with the people and stuff. So I didn't know until today. Today they actually informed us of like where we'll be, like where our tickets are gonna be. But obviously once I get there, I have to like find a seat and figure out where I'm at and figure out if I can like, you know, if it's a good view. Can I do a live stream? Is the internet good? Like there's so many factors that go into that. So I'm not going to promote anything until I actually get to the venue. If I get to the venue and the Wi-Fi is good and I can stream and I won't bug anybody, then it's all good, you know? Because if I get stuck sitting like right in the middle of like 500 people, it's going to be really embarrassing if I have to stream the whole show. I'm going to annoy the fuck out of everybody. So usually when I stream, I find like a little nook for myself where like I'm not going to be bothering anybody. Like I try to sit in the corner somewhere so that I'm like, you know, not being, and I talk a lot softer because of, you know, all the people. Anyways. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Thank you so much, Louise. I tried a new hairstyle today. By the way, we're getting a bunch of replays right now. We've already seen this. I'll just talk over it. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, I tried something new today. You know me, I'm always trying to reinvent the code here. Reinvent the wheel. There you go. Reinvent the wheel. Hey, thank you so much, Eric Diaz. I'm finally wearing my Penta shirt. If you watched my Hot Topic video where I bought all of the WWE t-shirts from Hot Topic, this was one of the t-shirts that I bought for that video. So I'm finally wearing it today. I did some spring cleaning today, and it's official. I have a full drawer filled of wrestling t-shirts. So that means I have too much, because they don't fit anymore. I had to squeeze them in there. Every time I open it, they all like pop out. They can't even, the t-shirts can't even breathe.
gets the all-important entry.
Are you kidding me? By the way, also Philly, thank you for letting me know, and also I just reminded me that I have to send this link to Santi. He says Santi just said he doesn't have his I Love LA t-shirt. That son of a biatch. I can't believe it. He's had like, what, 3 weeks now? When was it when the Dodgers won? 3 weeks? 2 weeks? No, he's had way more than that. He's definitely had 3 weeks to do this.
Becky Lynch.
Because it was Halloween night. That's when the game was.
She's been irate
So Santi has had 3 effing weeks to get the damn shirt.
And then on Friday, across the line,
Also, thank you for reminding me. I just had to send him the link because I forgot to send him the link for the stream today. Ooh. Yep, Philly says November 1st. He's had 23. No, wait. We did the show on the Monday after, though. So he's technically, yep, the 3rd. So November 3rd. He has had since November 3rd. That is 21 days to get this damn I Love LA t-shirt. Oh, man, so funny. All right, here we go. Oh, we're going to kick off with Roman Reigns from the looks of it. Get ready for an exciting pop. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I need to get better rhythm because I'm trying to do it at the same time, but I keep missing it. All right, I can't get the timing. Hold on. No, I can't do it. God damn it, I give up. I give up. All right, I swear to God, the next time Roman comes out, I'll try to get the rhythm right. So, all right, you know what, guys? My career as a drummer is dead. It's over. It's never gonna happen because I cannot get the beat. Yeah, we got Yes Boy here who says, is that Akuma from Street Fighter? Damn right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Chris, I haven't gotten a chance to listen to the interview with AJ Lee and Stephanie, but if anybody here listened to it, let us know if it's any good. I feel like it might be, but I'm wondering if they, like, really got into it or if they only got into it on the surface, because, you know. So I don't know if they did or they didn't.
That signature, slow, deliberate walk to the ring at MSG, and once he was
By the
there,
way, I want to
was
start off by
OTC
thanking
one
Mictaru for
dominance.
sending over the first super chat of the night. Mictaru, as always, you're too kind. He says, hello, DWO peeps and queen. I hope you're having a great week and War Games is coming soon. So I can't wait to see what craziness Raw is going to give us tonight. Oh, shout out to Cody's promo. Oh, yeah. We were talking about it on our SmackDown post show. I was talking about it on the SmackDown post show. I said we like if I was on with somebody that day, but I wasn't. But I was talking about it that day, and I was talking about how it was one of my favorite, like, Cody promos in terms of his delivery and the way that he delivered it. Like, that's what the people want. Angry, off the charts kind of Cody Rhodes presentation is what we want to see. We're so used to, like, the political golden boy sort of presentation from Cody. So it was phenomenal. You got to give him his kudos. He was on one last week. I liked it. Thank you so much, Mictaru. We also got Matt Reichel. Matt Reichel says, can't wait for the Patreon meet and greet tomorrow. Been a while since I talked to you, Denise. NXT and SmackDown this week are available in the AM for those who are virtually not in the U.S. on Netflix. What? Matt, what? I didn't know NXT was on tomorrow morning. Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't realize that. Remember last time when I did this, the watch along, and it was like all weird because I was watching on Netflix and some people were watching on the CW, so it was just totally weird. Oh, I didn't know that. It makes it so much harder to do a watch along. So I think tomorrow, this ruins my plans. Damn it. Ruins my plans. Oh my God, Matt, thank you so much for telling me. I had no idea. I even scheduled my meet and greet for before NXT so that so I can have time to do that and then do the NXT watch along. I could have done it in the nighttime. Wow. All right. Thank you for letting me know, Matt. That really changes things for me. And then I got to figure out SmackDown then too. So, wow, Matt. Thank you. And yes, tomorrow is the virtual Patreon meet and greet that is happening as part of the November events on the Patreon. So for those of you who are interested in that, you can go peek and take a look. And if you're interested, come on board. It's always a good time. There's a lot of upcoming events happening on the Patreon that I think some people might have a good time with. Thank you, Matt. You know, Roman Reigns always takes a second to start the conversation. Y'all know Roman. He takes his time. Also, please throw your ones up in the chat and acknowledge Miktaru for gifting 10 DWO memberships.
OKC.
Oh, they're in Oklahoma. Duh. I was like, OKC, isn't it OTC?
Acknowledge me.
That is so funny. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Mutaru, thank you so much, bro, for the 10 DWO memberships. As always, your show way too much support. And thank you for everybody in the chat throwing their ones up for Mutaru. Hopefully some of you guys were able to grab a membership. So Brandon, hey, dude, where have you been? DWO member for 30 months says, hey, how have you been? Yo, I've been great, man. Busy, but great. Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you for popping into the stream. It's been a minute. All right, now, so Roman didn't really say anything. Now Cody's out here. So, but hey, Roman and Cody. My brain just clicked. Roman and Cody. Whenever these two are interacting, I mean, granted they're on the same team for War Games, but whenever these two interact, it's something. So let's see what comes of it. We got Sheldon Jackson. Sheldon, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, just waiting till 10 p.m. Eastern tonight for the AEW Continental Classic participants. And who's in the Gold and Blue League? I'm excited for it. Yo, I didn't even know that was happening tonight. Well, there's too much happening for wrestling, guys. I can't keep up with everything. Oh, man. 10 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Oh, okay. So pretty much when Raw is almost over. All right. Good to know, Sheldon. I'll keep an eye out for that. You'll probably find out before I do because I'll be streaming still. Yeah. Thank you, Sheldon. We also got Yes Boy here who says, wait a minute, is that Gil from Street Fighter? This is oh shit. This is an entire Street Fighter promo now. By the way, if they do a red carpet for Street Fighter, it's gonna be interesting seeing both Roman and Cody on the red carpet. If they do one, of course. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with the Street Fighter world. Thank you, Yes Boy. Like I said, Tiger Claw, I'm not familiar with Street Fighter. Guile, Gilly, whatever their names are, I have no idea. I don't know shit about Street Fighter other than they fight in the street. All right, let's see what we got here. Damn, Cody's got some... Also, shout out to Pancho the Dingo. Thanks for joining the stream. Cute dog, by the way. Thank you, Brandon. He says, I'm doing good. Thanks. Sorry I haven't been on here in a while, but thanks for the warm welcome back to the stream. I'm now up to 236 subs on YouTube. Dude, that is something to celebrate. All right. It has been 14 minutes on the show, and Oklahoma City has gotten 2 shout-outs already.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about how Oklahoma City has already gotten 2 shout-outs.
Admittedly, I thought this would be different.
I
acknowledge that you are indeed a man of your word. But the last time you gave me your word, it was for a match. This time, this is war. Now, I told everybody who'd listen why I was involved with the War Games. I guess I'm just like everybody else. What's in this for you?
That's a good question. Let's see what he says. Nick Blue says, hey, Denise, Roman and Cody give me enough time to log into Twitch and open YouTube to watch the stream. Nick, you would have had time
What's
to make
in
a
it for me?
sandwich, honestly.
Last time I checked, I've been in this war. You're just now joining.
Okay.
And this is
Okay,
the
okay.
thing. I don't like you. You don't like me.
Surprise, surprise.
We don't even really know each other that well.
Damn.
But there's one thing you know about me, and there's one thing I know about you. We don't play around when it comes to our family.
Oh, okay. That is true.
Last time I checked, half of this team is my family.
There's a lot of people in there.
And before they were on this team, they were in my bloodline.
Yup. All right. Yeah. See, Roman's making some decent points in there.
That means I've been invested in the Usos for a long time, and I'm here to see that investment through. Understood. Then all I can say is, welcome to my team.
The way he said my team. My team. Jesus, guys, everybody that is anybody is about getting out here right now. Well, this is a very star-studded war game, so that there's a reason why. Hey, that's so true. I forgot about this. Infamous DJ1 says, if my memory is correct, didn't you tell the Usos after Christmas, Roman? That is so true. I had completely forgotten about that. What pay-per-view was that? When did that happen? I don't remember. I remember the moment, but I don't remember everything else around it. I need to brush up. So we got Alan here who says, I forget CM Punk is the world champ. Yeah, you're kind of right. I kind of forgot too, honestly. Crown Jewel. Okay, thank you. Crown Jewel. Jesus, I did not remember that. By the way, we got Brent Hawking here. Brent, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, Denise, who are you thinking would replace Sheamus? Everyone's hoping for Joe Hendry, so I almost feel like don't go against the grain and hope for that too, because a lot of people have been wanting it, and if WWE doesn't do it, I think some people are gonna be like, damn, WWE, why couldn't you at least try? So I guess I'll go with that. I really don't have any other answers. Infamous Raider Loco just gifted 5 DWO memberships. Frank, get the tank. Yo, we're about to need the tank right now for all of these big stars in the ring, man. Jesus.
Did you see Roman Reigns bristle?
Thank you so much, Frank, for giving not just to me, but to everybody here.
Roman certainly not used to playing second fiddle to anyone.
Also, shout out to Carla, who's with us here today. Miss Iced Coffee Queen. I was going to say iced tea. Iced tea.
Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Oklahoma City or what?
All right, that is 3 shout-outs for Oklahoma City, guys, in 19 minutes. Nothing else has come out of this segment other than that. All right, I think everybody's going to come shout out
OKC.
Oklahoma City.
Acknowledge us.
Roman's like, I don't think I gave you permission to use my wording, my lingo in your promo, punker.
Listen, there's an occasion for it, and the occasion is this, in Major League Sports terms, is an all-star war games.
Yep.
So I'm just here to say that I'm glad Cody's got your word. Me, personally, I don't need your word because I figured me and you were cool. I remember last year at War Games,
Are they
I
though?
saved your life.
Yeah, but then
Saved my
WrestleMania
life, and then
happened.
4 months later, you ruined it.
You see? Thank you, Roman. Thank you. Roman did not forget. Punk, did you forget what happened there?
So I ruined your life to give you a reason to stab me in the back, but I'm honestly not worried about you doing that because if you stab me in the back Saturday at War Games, you're stabbing your cousins in the back. And Roman Reigns wouldn't be mean to his own family, would he? He wouldn't put his family between a rock and a hard place, would he?
Sarcasm.
Hey, you already said it. We're all on the same team here, Punk.
Yeah, and who said it was your team? Did I hear that right?
Oh,
Did I
come
hear
on now,
welcome to
guys.
my team as you extend a hearty handshake to Roman Reigns. The last time I checked, this is not SmackDown. This ain't the USA Network. This Monday night, this is Netflix.
Damn, he really said this is my brand. I'm on
You can be the
Netflix.
quarterback on Fridays, but
You're
here
not on
I'm
Netflix.
the champ.
That's literally what Punk just said.
And the C and CM
Why don't you
stands for
just
captain.
pull them out and measure them now? I mean, this is ridiculous, huh?
Here's
the thing. I don't care if it's your team. I don't care if it's
Pull
your
them
team.
out. Pull them out. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm stopping. You know what? By the way, the crowd should have started chanting, pull them out.
It doesn't even
But
matter
they didn't.
whose team it is. I don't like you, just like I told you, I don't like you. The only thing that we can agree on is I hate Paul Heyman and I hate the vision.
I think
That's
they can
my
agree
word.
on that.
That's my promise, is that I hate them more than I hate you. And since we're being honest tonight, that title would look so much better on my shoulder.
Ooh, wait. Did he say that to CM Punk? He said that to CM Punk or did he say it to Cody? He said it to Punk, right? Who did he say it to? He said it to Punk? Because that's my WrestleMania match
Hey,
that
you
I've been
talking
wanting.
to me?
You talking to
You
me?
Cody.
Yeah, Roman. Okay, blink twice if it's Punk.
That's for you to figure out.
Blink 3 times. Oh, he says he still needs to figure it out. Please. Okay, so they might either do a triple threat, because you know WWE loves to do triple threats, or they're going to finally give me my damn main event that I've been wanting, which is CM Punk versus Roman Reigns one-on-one.
3 men who are supposed to be teammates heading into war at Survivor Series.
I already know what I want, guys. You don't even got to ask me. You don't even got to ask me. Don't even ask me. I know exactly what I want from this.
Survivor Series.
Okay, now we got the dudes.
Please, Mr. McIntyre, please take this seriously. You are still under suspension. The only reason why you're allowed inside the arena tonight is because I've picked you for the advantage match. If you walk outside those doors and you say boo to the wrong person, they have the legal right to remove you from the arena. That does us no good at all.
Now I want Drew going around just saying boo, boo to everybody.
In the advantage match.
Like
They have
fucking
to pick
Casper.
2 people.
I know it. His partner is Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is in a terrible mood over what happened with Roman Reigns last week. He's coming here tonight looking for Roman Reigns. You don't want any part of Brock Lesnar. You shouldn't have Brock Lesnar's name come out of your mouth.
Brock's name cannot come out of my mouth.
Are you serious?
No, Paul. I'm messing around. His partner is obviously Braun Breaker.
No.
Bronson Reed?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, so what is happening now?
Wise choice.
Say this is gonna be Brock's partner? Did I understand that right? He's gonna be Brock's partner? All right, okay. What? I'm like, what is happening here? I don't know what's going on anymore on this show. All right, BTW, we got Frank here who says, what up, my DWO leader, Miss Salcedo? Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday night, Salcedo. Not much word said yet, but what a kickoff to Raw. Lil Man and me just ate fried chicken with salad and white rice. Okay, see, that sounds like a good hearty meal. Oh, nice. The Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes match is next. This is the match that I'm most looking forward to for today. So the fact that we're getting started with this is the first match of the night. Good, because we needed some nice action, I think, to get us going for the day.
So wait, we hadn't seen Gunther
but
for a few months, and last
yeah,
week, first
really,
round in
there was
last
the
Time
biggest
Is Now
thing that came
tournament,
out of that
he
was that
reminded us just
we now
how
know that
dangerous he
Roman
is as
Reigns
you see the
is
updated
eyeing the
bracket.
titles.
Well,
I
this
mean,
is where
when
we
is he
are
not?
heading towards a final matchup
So
here
that
to
was
progress
probably the
through
biggest
to
thing that came
semis
out of
in
that,
this
and that was
tournament.
obviously
Gunther,
way at the tail end of the
successful last
segment.
week against
But other than that, like, that was the biggest
Javon
takeaway.
Evans
Roman's
goes
coming for either
head-to-head
CM Punk or
with
Cody Rhodes. He
Carmelo
hasn't
Hayes
decided
right
yet.
here next.
We're going to either end up in a situation where we see a triple threat, we finally get Denise's dream match, Roman versus Punk, or we get that third match between Roman and Cody. So those are really some of the scenarios of what might go down there. Alrighty, thank you so much, Frank, and shout out to Lil Man for hanging out, chilling, watching Raw, all of that. We got Uncle Don here who says, good evening. The face already got off to a great start with their great chemistry. Oh, the face and baby faces. Yeah, I mean, they were literally arguing like children. I'm the captain. No, I'm the captain. Pick me. Like, I swear I've heard like kindergartners fight about like being team captain and shit. That's exactly what that was. And also, I don't think they even decided upon who's going to be the team captain. But that's what happens when there's like no real story. It's just a bunch of top guys. How do how are they going to decide amongst them who's the captain? Does it even matter who's the captain? I guess I would say so. Yeah.
A breath.
All right. We're at a commercial break. Thank you so much to Uncle Donk. We also got McTario in here who says, what are the odds of Roman Reigns as a double champion again? That'll probably be his last time as champion, right? McTario, don't even say it. I love Roman Reigns, but we can't go back to a place where Roman has 2 championships. That would be like, I feel like it would be too much. And I know some people would disagree because some people kind of like forget very fast and they're just like, nah, screw it, we want it again, because they'll have nostalgia for it, right? Because when you think of Roman Reigns with the what some may think when they think of Roman Reigns with the 2 titles, they're gonna think of like the latter end of that period, and they're gonna think of all of the exciting stuff with Cody and The Rock and everything that went down, and some people are gonna be like, do it again. But what I remember is also, Roman only being here sporadically. So as much as I want to see, let me put the audio back on. As much as I don't mind seeing Roman a champion again, but definitely not 2 belts. Thank you, McTario. We also got Sheldon Jackson here who says if it's Drew and Logan versus the Usos for the main advantage. Oh, bro, I was like, Brock and Logan? What? They gotta start talking louder in these segments, man. Thank you, Sheldon. Hollywood Dave says Denise is the captain of the team. I'm your captain now. So funny. We got Rudio here who says 2 belt Romans with peak. Do not forget that 2 belts Roman While you're okay, do not forget that 2 belts Roman led to them creating a whole other belt with the World Heavyweight Champion for Seth Rollins to defend because Roman wasn't defending. Thank you, Rudio. We also got what he got. Let's see. We got the Coyote Foot here says they would never unify those belts. You think ESPN and Netflix are paying all this money to rarely see those belts? That's what I'm saying.
The legendary Hulk Hogan, they rest in peace. John Cena,
all right, we got
the
David
greatest of all time.
Primero here who says,
Logan
don't you
Paul,
think
the
Mercedes and
returning
Gunther's
and
themes
weighing
have
in
similarities?
happens
It would be
exclusively
funny
at
if they
Target,
team up one day and
starting
come up
this
with their
Friday.
respective music.
man,
That's a hot item right here.
So cool. We got 4 winning.
I would have to listen to them side by side, but I don't see it right now. I never thought about it, nor did it cross my mind, David. So, and maybe if I actually pay close attention in mind in thinking that, then maybe you're right. But right now, it's hard to say. Thank you, David. We also got Steven here who says Cody versus Punk or Roman versus Punk. Pick one, Denise. Oh, it's easy. Roman versus Punk. I've been wanting this match since CM Punk came back to WWE. Like, that's the match for me. And I was bummed last year when they didn't do that. I thought they should have done it last year, but, you know, they had different plans. Obviously, they were working towards the vision and Paul Heyman aligning with Seth Rollins, and that went, you know. But, yeah, I think they should have done CM Punk and Roman. And in hindsight, I think it even more now. Thank you, Steven. All right, here we go. This is the match I was waiting for. Come on, baby.
A fresh
Ooh, boy.
and primed.
Both of these guys have had their best matches with Ilya Dragunov, by the way.
You're always going to hear a little something from Carmelo Hayes. It goes on.
Damn, Gunther was like trying to disrespect Carmelo, not even looking at him. You better pay attention.
Strategy he needed to employ. As you see him bearing body shots, but
we got Lynette here who says, "Let's go, Gunther. Let's go, Gunther."
It's going to hurt. However it goes down, his game plan is just grit his teeth.
Oh, Carmelo. Carmelo. If you hit a chop on Gunther, you better expect it back to you 10 times.
Bounced off the Austrian.
Right back to action.
Also, shout out to Oobity Boobity. Says hello, wrestling nerds. What up?
Up that right hand, delivering that forearm time and again. We saw how he.
We got Frank here who says, "Hell yeah, first match to kick off Raw. Let's effing go, Mella versus Gunther. No interference, please. Let them go at it. Hoping Mella wins, but highly doubt it." We were talking about this on Friday on SmackDown. There were a couple of people that were like, "Ooh," they were wondering what the chances are of Carmelo actually taking this.
Right away as he delivers the knee,
and I think the chances are very, very high.
From Gunther from the off. He's
maybe not too high though. Especially right now, he's kind of getting in right now he's getting a lot in on Gunther. Then Gunther's gonna come in and be like cheering him down, and then it's gonna be over. I kind of hope we get some cool near falls in this match. I'm a sucker for some good near falls.
Can Melo capitalize?
It's my wrestling guilty pleasure.
He said he had to against Gunther, who many feel is the top seed. Of course,
thank you, Frank.
Was a random draw, but when you size up these matchups, there's no denying.
Damn.
The springboard attempt
into a chop. Another chop.
Another from the ring general.
See, this is like the part, like once Gunther starts like wearing you down like this, just hitting you with all those chops, bro. You can't even look at Carmelo's face. You can't even breathe. You can't even like. It's like running and getting gas, and your lungs are burning, and you can't even have like a moment to just stop. Like your legs.
You get the sense that Carmelo
you know that feeling you get when your legs start to give out, and you're like, I can't anymore. My lungs are burning. My side hurts. My legs are on fire.
Moments ago.
But except it's more in like the chest area, but also it's like winding you down as a wrestler.
Yeah, that's a great word for what Gunther does. He neutralizes.
So shout out to Big G. What's up, Big G?
Simply had to
we also got Anthony in the building. What's up, dude?
We're looking to chop the man down, but that is one gritty customer in.
Like that's what happened to CM Punk when he was wrestling Gunther. Like Gunther wore his ass down, bro. Like
Now you see the
wore
slow,
him down,
deliberate
wore him
pace
like his favorite pair of
Gunther,
jeans.
admiring his work, always enjoying doling out the punishment.
Which I don't mind at this point in the
Delayed
match.
Grat
now
says,
Gunther
Hayes
has
didn't
full
even get an
control, but
intro
trying
on
this
screen
early
unless you
on
got
against
VPN.
someone like
Are you
Carmelo
serious?
Hayes was just
Oh,
a bad move
no.
from Gunther, who simply let the arrogance
You got
of
an
the fact
intro
that
here,
he's a
but I'm on
multiple-time
VPN, so.
world champion, whereas Carmelo, as
I
of
said,
yet,
what up, Brian
certainly
McGee?
is not cloud his judgment pass.
Rudio says, wrestling
Gunther
Gunther is running the
locks it
turkey
in.
trot
You can see
20 times.
Carmelo
Guys,
Hayes
I've been training for the
in
turkey
pain,
trot.
looking for any way
On Sunday, I
himself.
ran 4 miles.
Crazy technique here
But
from
usually
Gunther.
I run,
The
walk on the
vertical
treadmill.
half Boston.
I
You
usually
remember
don't like
Carmelo
run
desperately
outside.
trying to fight
So I
his way
finally
out
decided
there.
to like go
Such a
run
power
outside.
imbalance in
And
this
I'm just
one.
gonna say this,
Melo
running
unable to
outside is so
scratch
much
his
more
way to the
harder than
ropes,
like
had to
running on the
figure out
treadmill.
something else.
And so I was so
Worked
fucked up
for
this
a
morning.
moment, but now straight back in
When I woke
danger is
up, like
Carmelo
I can't
Hayes.
even sit down. Like that's how much pain I'm in. So I can't even laugh. Like right now, every time I laugh, like my body just like
Gunther is
just feels
annoyed
so.
that someone could
I
dare
feel like
put up
I'm
a
honestly
fight,
walking
dare
like
put
I
up
had like a
resistance
20-year wrestling career,
to
you
what
know?
he views
And I took
as
all these
an
crazy
inevitable
bumps and now I'm all
victory
fucked
on
up.
his
That's how I feel
pathway
right
to
now.
facing John
I'm walking
Cena
like a
at
stiff.
Saturday night's main
But
event.
I did walk
That'll
it
be
off. I
December
did another 3
13th
miles on the
in
treadmill today because I'm
Washington,
like,
DC.
I
16
can't go
minutes
outside
after this
today.
tournament.
It
Fine
ain't gonna happen
for the
today outside.
opportunity, the honor, as Hayes looks to rally
But anyways,
here
I'm
to face
training for my little
John
turkey
Cena
trot.
in his final match. Smart to work on that lower
Yeah,
leg
exactly,
Gunther.
infamous
Chop
DJ1.
down
The
big
treadmill does help
Impressed
being in
by
a
the
more
mindset
controlled
of
environment.
Carmelo
So when
Hayes
you're running
here.
outside,
As
it's
he
like,
came out here with a game plan to hit hard,
Yo.
hit early. It simply didn't work, at least well enough to give him control of the match, but he is not letting his head drop.
yeah, and
He's
at one
trying
point
his
I was
best to
just
be
like, damn,
resilient
I'm so
and
gassed.
stay
At one
in
point
the
I was
fight.
regretting signing up for this turkey trot. And I was thinking to myself, damn, why'd you sign up, girl? Why did you sign up? Goncat says swim it out. Does that work? Because that feels like that would make
Look
me
at the
even
scene
more
here
tired.
at Paycom Center, home of the NBA
So
champions.
shout out
in
to Alice
Oklahoma
Pigs is
City.
here. What's up, Alice?
A massive crowd, and they're enjoying.
Hollywood Jade says, keep it up. Oh, I'm
The
gonna. I
last
have
time
to.
is now
I definitely
tournament.
have to keep it
Second
up.
round action,
I started in
quarterfinals. A week ago at
September.
Madison Square Garden.
September, I
Gunther
did
defeated
really
the young
good.
upstart, Javon
October, I
Evans,
did
the
all
first.
right.
A
And then November, I
spirited
kind of
effort
fell off the
before
wagon. I
sleeper
took 2 weeks
was
off
locked in. This
from
past
like
Friday,
walking.
Carmelo Hayes
So
was
I'm
able to
back
defeat
on it again.
Bronson Reed by count out. Oh, here's a quick one from Hayes. And Gunther able to survive it. And now here they mate for the chance to move on to
Carmelo's
the
face.
semifinals.
Carmelo's face is selling
Will
Gunther
face John Cena in
chopped
Cena's
so well.
historic final match in Washington, D.C.
Hey, what's up? We got the Stone Immaculate. He says, Denise, what's good? Mellow FC, hold the line.
Cena in his youth would love to have an all-Boston showdown at Saturday night's main event, and this might be the way to get it done.
Dude, you know, I just thought about something. Earlier I was saying how, how Ilya, how their common denominator is having the best matches with Ilya. We need to have like a triple threat where it's Carmelo, Ilya, and Gunther. Can you imagine that? That would be so sick.
Beneath a massive shadow of Gunther.
Thank you so much, Eric. Says Denise, great work on your training. Yeah, I have to, dude. I have to. Like, I was just thinking about like, you know, when you get older, your body just gets a little bit more like,
damage done to the
it
chest
just,
of Carmelo
you
Hayes.
feel
That is like a
different.
signature.
Also, shout out to Troll Beard XD on Twitch, who says, I'd love to see Roman beat Cody again for the Universal Championship. He made things work more with the bout, not gonna lie. Interesting. Thanks for sharing that.
Gunther is now trash talking Carmelo Hayes, saying, who did he beat? He didn't beat anyone. I'll tell you, he beat Bronson Reed, and that is a tough,
Tiger
tough
Claw
customer.
says that sounds like a triple threat that would cure insomnia for me.
Cody Rhodes, who
Everyone's
gave a
problems
major
would be
assist
solved if we just saw
in that
Ilya
match
versus
this past
Gunther
Friday.
versus
They were
Carmelo.
against the Vision.
All your problems. Your house will be paid. Your car would be paid.
Not many can, but he's going to give it a shot with a massive chop and then return fire
Just
that
randomly
uppercut.
have lifetime savings appear in your
Gunther is taking
account.
Carmelo
The whole
way too
thing. The
lightly,
whole thing.
in my
Everything would be
opinion here, and
solved.
who am I to judge
Big
Gunther?
Ghost Lady says, Denise,
And
wait
the
till
way
you
he
hit 50.
processes
That's what I'm
matches,
preparing
but to
for, you
me,
know? I'm
Carmelo
starting
Hayes is
now
someone
so
you
that
have to be
it
careful of,
hurts
despite the
less
fact that he might
once
not
I
have been
get
a
older,
former
you know?
world champ.
Oh, delivers the
My
big kick as
grandma,
Gunther came running
she
into that
runs
corner.
every
These are
day
two guys
for
who
7
both
days for
dominated
years. Every day for
successive
7 days,
eras
my
in
grandma has run for
NXT.
years.
And
If you
from
see my
very early
grandma,
on in their time here in
I've mentioned this
WWE
before, but my grandma's kind of
highlighted
like
and
famous.
predicted to
Not even
reach
gonna
the
lie,
very
she's
top
kind of
of the
famous
industry.
locally.
Gunther's done it.
Locally,
I
people
promise
know
you,
her
Carmelo
because she's
Hayes'
always
time
running, and
is
people
coming,
that
but
are
is that
young,
time now?
Of course, Carmelo Hayes. gets
they
to
go
win
up to her
a
and they
title
ask her,
on the
"How do you
main
do
roster,
it? How do
former
you
NXT
how do you
champion,
run?
but
How
Gunther,
do
the
I
longest
be like you?" Like people
Intercontinental
ask her
champion
that,
and a
and she just
two-time world
says,
heavyweight champion.
"I get up
Look
in
at
the
her
morning
advance
and I
right
do
here at
it."
the kick out
And I
by
tell her,
Hayes,
that
who gets
sounds
that
easy. That's
left
not
shoulder up.
easy. It's
Your
hard to get up in
frustration
the morning and
face
just do
of
it.
Gunther.
Thank you, Alice. Yeah, and my grandma
Double
is
underhook suplex
she's
there,
like
connecting
in her mid
with a
70s,
Carmelo
and if
Hayes
you
who has
saw
been
her,
beaten and
you would
broken
say,
in
"Oh
this match, but is
shit!"
refusing to
You know,
give
she's
up.
very like petite because
But
of all of
Carmelo
the
Hayes
years
not
of
winning
like
gold
burning
yet
fat
on the
from
main roster. He
walking and
might
stuff.
get the chance to do just
I mean, not
that
walking,
if
running.
he can face
And
the
we went running one time. She
Intercontinental
passed me like 3
champ,
times,
John
guys.
Cena.
And
That
mind
Saturday
you,
night's
she's
main
a lot
event,
older than
although
me, and
Cena, of course, first,
that's when I
as we
realized
get
like
past
age is
Dirty
just a
Dom
number,
at
man.
Survivor Series.
She fucking
Cena
ran
now
circles
Grand
around me.
Slam champion, getting that 4th championship. Oh, he's going back to the sleeper wave.
Ducking under that chop.
Thank you so much, Steven. Thank you.
Defense into offense in the blink of an eye. One of the greatest movers I've ever seen, Carmelo Hayes. And once again, just beating Gunther to it.
Every time Carmelo does anything off the springboard, he just finds himself. Oh, yeah. So every time he does springboard to anything, he finds himself either with a chop or a boot, some sort of surprise waiting for him by Gunther. All right, we're on a commercial break. Vigos Lady says, "Good for grandma. I turned 50 on November 1st. God, I missed my 20s. Oh, I love that though. Yeah, I feel like it's a blessing, you know?
Make just a few
It's a blessing.
mistakes that open the door, and can Hayes
We got
capitalize?
Zachary here who says, "I'm a runner and it took me
Gunther
3
really
weeks
has
to a
made a
month of
ton of
consistent running to
mistakes
get used to it.
with
It
his
takes time."
approach to this
Zachary,
match,
can
in
you
my
please tell
opinion.
me
He's
what the
acting
best
like
way
he has a
to not
divine
feel
right to
sore
win
is?
this and
Because
progress
I
through to
can't
the
even like,
semifinals.
when I'm
It
in
simply
bed, I can't
doesn't
even
work
move
that way.
anymore. I'm
Certainly
like,
not against someone as
I try to
talented as
move and
Carmelo
everything
Hayes.
hurts.
Although that talent is
Everything
slowly
hurts, and I
being
try to
beaten out of
massage
him.
myself, and
By
it's
the
just,
two-time
it's
world
rough, man.
heavyweight
It's rough,
champ who is now
Zachary.
looking
That's what I'm
for
trying
a
to become. I'm
count
trying to
out.
become a
Let's not
runner.
forget that it's fast count Jessica Carr in the ring. Keep an eye on that cadence.
Oh, so sending you some love over to Sarah.
Becky
Sarah,
Lynch just
thank
said
you
one
for
to say
being
about
here
Jessica
and
Carr
sending you some
this
love and
week.
everything that
All
you're going
unwarranted
through.
as Lynch failed to retain her Intercontinental Championship and was blaming a veteran referee.
It's been really hard for Carmelo to gain any steam during this match because Gunther has just been
back to the coal face here.
tearing him down. But that's what Gunther does. That's what
Concerted
Gunther
effort
does. And you got to
to
find that
protect the
spark
arm
in
of
you
Carmelo
to
Hayes.
keep going.
Look at that leverage.
Bill W says the
That
best
weight
way is to
and those
stop
long
running.
levers that Gunther has.
I'll tell you
That's
right now,
true.
Joe,
My
in
body
wrestling
wasn't hurting
school,
when I
that is
wasn't running.
exactly how
I
they
was
teach
doing
you to
just
do it. And
fine.
It's really easy to
Now
get
I
it right
fucking
in
walk
wrestling
all
school.
weird.
This
If you
deep
guys
into
see
a
me
match when
walking
you're
around,
beaten up,
you'd be
you're
like, damn, did
exhausted,
Denise share her
and the fact
pants?
that you're
Why is
against
she
an
walking
opponent who is
like that?
simply not
I
cooperating
can't
with you,
move my body.
it is incredibly difficult, but
Combination.
Gunther just finds a way. As technically
If y'all
as
see me
astute
on
as they
Survivor
come,
Series
but
walking
right on the
weird,
money
just
with
know
that
it's because
grounded
of that,
drop kick.
okay?
There was
Good
Hayes.
God.
Right back to it. Hayes mounting offense deep in the match.
Boot
That
to the
changes
face.
things quickly, doesn't it?
We got the boy here who says, I just do short sprints and go back to walking at the same time. No constant running sprints. Good to know. Good to know. We got Diamonds Champions Blazing Fires here. It says, I walk every day. I'm walking in the cold weather when the temperature is 40s or 30s. Oh, damn. Dude, more power to you. That's hard. More power to you, man.
Of Gunther just changed as this match has gone on. Acted like it was a stroll in the park.
We got Lewis Loves Comedy here. It says, I think Hayes will actually pull this off. Well, I
deep in
mean,
the
right
eyes
now
of the
he's
Austrian has come out to play, and that does not
getting
bode well
beat
for
up.
Carmelo
So
Hayes' health.
unless he keeps the attack going, Carmelo might
at
find
that
some fire and
collision
pull
with
through
our
from
guest.
underneath. Ron Stallop says walking strange. Blue Chew promo code Denise.
Carmelo Hayes.
It reminds me of that Ariana Grande song.
As he looks to beat the count and keep fighting on here in the last time is now tournament against
I'll be walking
Gunther.
side to
Couple
side.
times Gunther is trying for a counter against Hayes. I sense some frustration.
Oh,
on the
damn.
part
Smacked him right
of
in the
Gunther.
face.
Perhaps exhaustion starting to kick in. Thought he was going to have it easy tonight. Oh,
first
Nice.
48
Okay,
out
this
of
could be
nowhere. First 48 is
game-changing
this
moment here for
case
Carmelo.
closed. Hayes is thinking about it. Oh, but not this time.
Rode out the second one with that extreme power, but that amazing movement, those reflexes of Carmelo Hayes saved him there. As
We
he
got
was
Troll here who says if
attempting to
Hayes
be
wins
dumped
the
to
whole
the
thing, that's
outside.
wild as fuck.
This time able
Can
to
you
get out of the
imagine
way
what an
and deliver a kick
opportunity
to the zone.
if
Gunther
he
was in
were
a
to win the whole
compromised
thing?
position.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, Joe.
Carmelo Hayes is thinking about it. He's lining it up. Oh, but the jump just has
I
his body
think
draped awkwardly.
We need a better
back onto the apron.
Sense
yeah,
that Carmelo
never
Hayes
mind. I kind
smelled
of seen it
glory
now.
there. Perhaps
Carmelo's
that nothing
chest
but net
is starting
finish
to
off Gunther.
turn colors. It's starting to look like
Gunther sensed the
dented
danger,
from all of the
headed it
chops.
off at the pass.
These chops are echoing to the top of the Paycom Center here. In
Also, Zachary says,
He may
I
have just
recommend
broken his
rolling,
hand,
stretching,
Wade.
eating more protein, and running
That's a
consistently.
broken
If you stay consistent, you won't be as sore because your body would be used to it. Thank you, Zachary.
And Carmelo Hayes knows it.
Oh,
Stretching,
springboarding his way
eating
out.
more protein,
Didn't
running
get all of it,
consistently.
but still damage
Noted.
was done on the apron and onto the floor.
Just shows you how beat up Carmelo Hayes must be at this point. Went for, I think, a DDT
Harshman
on the
says Cena's
apron.
last match is
Didn't
going to be
get it
boring.
at all.
I hope
Landed
not.
hard on the
That would
knee
be
there
really
was
sad,
Gunther
and I don't
flush
think
on the
John Cena
outside,
deserves
but
to
the
go out
count
like
is
that.
rising.
I think John
Remember,
Cena
that is how
deserves to
Hayes
go out
advanced.
in
He
an
won by
exciting
count out against
matchup.
Big Bronson Reed, and now could he pull a similar upset right here?
Whatever gets the job done counts.
All right, Carmelo's about to fly. Ooh, nice. Ooh, ooh. Right in the back of the head. That should keep Gunther down for a little bit. By the way, thank you so much to Crew Kid 52 for the super chat. He says, I popped so hard when New World Symphony finally continued after the intro. I love that piece so much, and it fits Gunther so well. I do kind of miss the intro, though. Like, the intro was pretty fun. The part where you could do this. I kind of missed that part.
Oh, no. Looking for the
Thank you, Crew
powerbomb
Kid.
out
Hope
of
you're
the
doing good.
floor.
Happy Monday.
Oh, instead he sends him in the timekeeper. Oh,
Oh,
look at
no.
Well, the count is still rising here. We're up about 5 or 6. The battle continues.
Oh,
the barrier DDT onto the floor.
We're at 7.
There,
Both
they
men
both,
down, but
I
Melo
was
is
about to say,
still
how they both getting...
Gunther's
Gunther's
gonna
gotta
take
beat
it
it
out.
out. He's got to beat the count right here, right now.
Oh.
9 and
Dude, I
3
thought for a
quarters,
second
and
they
the
were
ring
going to
general
go
is
with
back in
it. I was like, oh, shit.
La Mystica connects.
Hayes thinks he's
All
got
right,
it.
they're kind of getting me
He's
excited
going
for
for it
a
again.
Carmelo Hayes win, but I'm
Nothing but
scared to
net.
get excited.
Oh,
Oh,
This is
oh,
great.
I
Great instincts
knew
from
not to get
Gunther, and
excited.
follows it up with
Oh, he
merciless
finished him off right
brutality
here.
like only he
it's over,
can.
Carmelo. Thank you for being
brutality
here.
of a power bomb.
No!
Hayes survived.
I told you, I'm a sucker for a good near fall.
Tonight.
It's my guilty pleasure. Oh, Carmelo! They're making me want Carmelo to win this, but I know he's not.
Big elbows into the sleeper.
Over. Gunther's been tapping out a shit ton of people with this.
Oh
man, Carmelo's not even seen straight no more. I think it's done, bro. Again, thank you for nope. He said I'm not done yet, baby. I still got a lot of gas left in the tank. If he gets it again, oh no, yeah, now it's over. Yeah, now it's over. Yeah. Oh, they kind of got me thinking that it would probably happen there, but we knew better. We knew better. Gunther's
It is
winning this, guys.
always an
Gunther's winning this.
exhilarating watch
Unless the
when
mystery
Carmelo
person that
Hayes
replaces
is in
Sheamus
that ring, but
is
he
so
showed us
fucking great and
something very
amazing,
different tonight.
Gunther is winning this
Endurance,
entire thing.
Durability and fighting spirit. Carmelo
But that
Hayes
was
has it
really
all,
fun, though.
but it
Yeah,
is
that was a really
Gunther
fun match.
who is
That was
successful
essentially
and
what I was
progresses
hoping
through to
for.
the semi-finals
Best match of
this
the tournament, hands
And this
down.
was the moment
This
Carmelo Hayes
DDT from the
40
barricade to
man
the
woman.
ground, that was sick,
Springboard
man.
DDT
That was
on the
sick.
outside.
That was
Gunther
probably
just
my
about
favorite
beating the count,
part of the
then
match.
turning the dial
God, I love
up to
Carmelo's
11,
facials too.
stacking offense upon
That
offense.
zoom in shot of him getting chopped like
Up pin.
continuously,
Gunther,
and his
who has
eyes
to
are
put in a
like
real shit tonight,
going
gets
crazy
one
and
step
shit.
closer to Saturday night's main event.
Good stuff,
And a
good
date
stuff.
with destiny in John Cena's final
Gunther did
appearance.
the thing. He did the thing. Gunther knows. He's like, I'm going, y'all. All right, so our updated graphic tournament. So now Gunther will either face Penta or Solo. I'm kind of hoping he faces Penta, because I think that would just be a much more fun matchup. Alrighty, bye. We got Tracy in here. What's up, Tracy? She says, I'm home. Denise, you already got your match with Joe beating my Hangman, so no Punk Roman for you, LMAO. Also, just a thought, maybe on Taped Holiday shows you add a voted on PLE pay-per-view match to your stream. Maybe on Taped Holiday shows. Oh, I see what you mean, like watching a pay-per-view or a PLE stream instead of like whatever it is that we were supposed to watch on the stream. That's a really good idea, Tracy. I never thought about that, so thank you for suggesting that, and I'm glad you're home too. Thank you, Tracy.
Advances gets the advantage at War Games. Hey, listen, in order for us to win, we all got to be on the same page here. Guess who on the same page? We are. Guess who not on the same page? Y'all not. So let the true tag team, the best tag team, go out there, do what they do, get the W, get the advantage for War Games.
All right, but who's the leader?
We the ones for a reason, right? Yeah, CM Punk. We the best in the world for a reason, right? Hey, Cody, what you want to talk about tonight? I know the Usos got the W tonight. Yeet.
They still haven't picked a leader.
Well, whose team is it, huh?
That's all Roman cares about. They should just do like rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins, that's the leader. Alrighty, we got the infamous Raider Loco says shh, on the grandma talk, Reg's ears perked up.
Fulfillment that you did
Yeah,
the best
yeah, for sure.
with life.
Thank you, Frank.
And however that's going to be different for anyone, I know what my lane is. I use the term earn the sunset a lot. So I think me trying to earn the sunset, there's a whole lot of D- days. There's some D+ days. There's some C- days. There's a lot of B days. There's very, very few A+ days. But when you get an A+, it means something, and it sets a standard. So I think success to me is just being gracious enough to grade yourself, where a failure is a 59 and down.
I think I need to listen to that.
Interview
Come on, I need to
John
listen to
Cena
that part.
and the Emmy Award-winning reporter
John
Tom
Cena's an
Rinaldi.
interesting
That is
guy,
gonna be
you know?
available immediately
He
following
thinks
Raw
differently.
on December 8th.
I want to get inside that mind. I do. I want to understand what's going on in there. I recently bought this new book, and last night oh, here we go. We got Dominic coming out here. So let's see what he said. Considering that in just a couple of days, he's going to be facing John Cena at Survivor Series. By the way, we got Frank here who says, oh, if you're walking funny, it's Mr. Tripod's fault. People are going to be like, damn, Denise, good for you. Meanwhile, I'm just like running. Thank you, Frank. We got Uncle Donkey here who says, I thought WWE will make this a squash. Melo getting a bit of credibility. I'm glad they had to. If they didn't do that, I would have been so mad, bro. They had to do that. Like, people were looking forward to this matchup. So far, Gunther has been having the best matches of this tournament. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We also got, hey, Ledwin, what's up, man? How are you? Ledwin Bowden, good to see you again. Says, the soreness is completely unavoidable at the beginning, but if you stay consistent, it will go away after a week or so. That's what I'm hoping for, Ledwin. I'm trying to stay consistent I'm trying to you know, I don't know, I guess I want to find out how much I can actually push myself. Like, how far can I actually take this, right? We'll see. Because right now my my stats are you know, I'm not very proud. I mean, I'm not like embarrassed by my stats, but I do think they were, I do wish they were a little bit better. But right now I'm doing here are my stats. Right now I'm doing 3 miles at a
You didn't have to go there. You just said
15 minutes average pace. So
So
whatever, it took me 47 minutes to do 3 miles. Mind you, I did stop to tie my shoes like 3 times, and I did have to stop for lights. So I stopped for lights, okay? And I had to tie my shoes. So I'm deducting a few, like at least 2 minutes from that. But yeah, so I'm at least glad that I can do the 3 miles underneath an hour. So my next goal is to get it to like 40 minutes, then 30 minutes, and then ideally I would like to double it, but that's ideal. Hey, yo, look at Wade's facial hair.
Sit down. It's a champion thing, all right?
Yeah, I like it. Thank you so much, Ledwin. We got 90 Icy. Hey, good to have you on. Says, hey, sometimes you got to tie your shoes. Big G says that's a pretty good time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was dying afterwards. Wanted to end it afterwards. I was like, fuck, man. But yeah, so I'm trying to trim down a couple minutes as I continue on. By the way, we got CJ in the building. What's up, CJ? He says, not gonna lie, I think one of the heel teams has to win at Survivor Series. It might be the men. Might be the men. I don't know. Thank you, CJ. We got Crew Kid 52. Crew Kid, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, we all need to aspire to the same level of glow up that Dom has achieved. He is now a bona fide star. Yeah, dude, he was a talk of the town today. Being voted #1 once again for the second year in a row of the #1 person for the 30 under 30 for ESPN. It's a big deal, man. And obviously it's pro wrestling only, but this is a big deal to be given that #1 spot. So, you know, you got to make sure to acknowledge that. He definitely did have a glow up. Thank you, Crew Kid. Oh, how cute. The little kid is so cute. Celebrating his 11th birthday. Oh, that was adorable. That was adorable. All right, okay. Hey, we got Mike Parker Collects. What's up, Mike? He says Roman might be the most jerkish babyface ever. Yeah, honestly, he's kind of been that for a while, right? I feel like that's been Roman Reigns' MO for like a little bit now. Thank you so much, Mike. We got Nick Blues here on Twitch who says we should have taken guesses on how many times they say Oklahoma City during this show. We on at least 50 now. That's true. We should have done that probably at the start of the show. I should have had like a ticker or something, but who would have thought? Who would have thought we would have gotten so many shout outs and shit for it?
Of course, Dom Mysterio lost his Intercontinental Championship in Boston 2 weeks ago. Cena was ready to give him a rematch on the spot in New York, but Wade, we'll get it at the end of this week in Dom's backyard in San Diego.
The hometown
I do want to give some shout outs, by the way. Where am I at? I want to thank IG and Sucho on Twitch for gifting 50 bits. I want to thank IG and Rican for following on Twitch, and then I'll do some more shout outs afterwards. Since we got Dominic. Dominic's feeling himself, guys. #1 30 for under 30.
John, in a couple of days, I'm going to put an end.
Oh. Okay, I'm glad the Dominic Blues are back, by the way.
Tour.
They were gone for a minute. They're back now.
And this Saturday, chingado que me dejen hablar.
That's my mom right there, guys. That's my mom. He's quoting my mom.
Saturday, I'm going to embarrass you in my hometown. I am going to take back my Intercontinental Championship.
Yes, you're exactly right, by the way, to Real Legend here,
And at
says the Cena
Survivor
effect.
Series,
Yes.
I will continue to be the greatest Mysterio of all time. And it doesn't even matter if you cheer for John Cena or not, because he's not here tonight. John's not here, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him for not wanting to come to this dump.
Oh,
Wait, what?
he's here.
Oh, no.
The time is now.
What?
In OKC.
Oh, for the love of God.
No.
The never
No,
seen
it's gonna be.
17
It's gonna. Wait, what?
with a
No,
surprise for
no.
Dirty
It's gonna
Dog
be
Wade.
like
I
a.
love it.
It's gonna be a trick. It's gonna be a trick. It's gonna be a trick.
Reactions compounded
Oh,
by this.
A bonus Raw appearance. of
Nah, it's gonna be a
John
trick.
Cena. Can
Trick.
you believe this?
Yeah. Nope. Yeah. The trick. I was gonna say there's no way. There's no way it's gonna be legit because Netflix promoted it way too fucking much for it to be like a surprise out of nowhere at Oklahoma City. No offense, but like that was a trick, you know, like come on, you know this. Like there was no way that they were gonna do this. Big Madison Square Garden, Netflix promotion, John Cena Final Raw for them to come for him to come out the following week. Also, I will tell you this: they did kind of get me for a tiny split second. A tiny split
Well, what a
second.
thunderous reception right here at the home of the Thunder for John Wiener.
Did he just say John Wiener?
Real Stu, the cameraman, doesn't seem very happy at
Oh
all.
my gosh, he's got his own little cameraman. Oh, that is so cute. Little cameraman. Oh wait, I'm sorry. He's cute.
No.
Oh, why they gotta make fun of him like that? I don't know where this is gonna go, guys. Julian says, love that 90s camcorder. Oh, they gave him a little Apple box. Honestly, though, I would need an Apple box, too, if I was out there. Someone says, is Vince back? I know. Like, where's this going? Let me test the water, see where this is going.
You don't
Dominic's going to get so much heat for
John.
this. He's about to heal it up. Get that heat.
I should drop you where you stand. But you know what? I'm going to save my energy and I'm going to let you walk away. Because
we all know how this is going to end. We all know how this is going to
you have
end.
no idea what's coming for you at Survivor Series.
Fine speech, young Dominic. I mean, coming from the worst Mysterio of all time. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't
If
he
you won't
supposed to
fight
be
me
hired by
in
him
front
or
of the
whatever?
Good people of Oklahoma City.
Another shout out for Oklahoma.
Then at Survivor Series, if you want some, you can come get some. Because the champ is here.
Yep, that's exactly how we knew it was gonna end. I'm like, you know how it's gonna end. That was how it was gonna end.
Lining up, hand off. This little person, a mock Cena the week of a championship, and do this now in front of everybody. How do you possibly defend Dom?
I mean, you start
Damn,
a fight
Dom
with
doesn't have like a
Dom.
good.
These are the consequences.
He didn't get all into it, you know.
Oh, really?
He looked a little too
Better
stiff. He
than
was
the
kind of doing it
original.
like this. You got to put more arm into it, you know? You got to put more arm in there.
Is Dirty Dom Mysterio a little glimpse into what we are going to see at Survivor Series? Oh, yeah.
619 style. It's pathetic by Dom.
Ah, shit. Is he going to do the 619 on
This is
him?
what he chooses to do. Come on, no.
Oh,
Wait, perfect. That's pathetic.
Right to the face, and now...
No, he's not going to...
no.
Major crescendo.
No.
Going on top.
Disgusting.
Don't do it, Dominic. Don't do it.
Bullseye.
He really is el sucio de los sucios.
Well, I
That
hope
was
the real
dirty.
John Cena got the message.
Yeah, what message? How is that a message? That's pathetic. Look at him.
Evil, I tell you. Evil. Oh, his dad's coming out.
Let's go. Father of the year.
The biggest little man.
Straighten out the mess of a Mysterio.
Kick his ass.
Here's Ray.
Ray, we got to talk about your parenting skills. At some day, we got to sit down and talk about Ray and how he raised Dominic. We need to have a serious conversation.
Checks on a fallen warrior who didn't stick to the plan, as Dom said to him.
Probably won't get paid for it then, will he?
Oh, the Judgment Day. You would think by now I'd recognize their theme song.
Right now, the show must roll on because we have an appearance from the Judgment Day.
So we should be up to the JD McDonough Rey Mysterio match. Oh yeah, that's right. JD McDonough versus Rey Mysterio. That should be a fun match, hopefully.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Accompanied by Finn.
All right. Anthony here says the Mysterio family needs counseling. Let me go through some more comments. Let's see. I know, IGN Sucho Ray, you're late. I know, I think Rey Mysterio was out there eating cookies or something. It took forever to get out there. All right, let me go through some comments, see what everyone is saying. We got a CJ here says, oh my God, it's John Cena in the flesh. What a treat. So funny. All right, we got Uncle Donk here who says, while we are discussing Roman, he's got a way of communicating with the crowd without speaking a damn word. Only a few can do that. My friend, it's called aura. And very few people have it. Very few people have aura. Roman Reigns has aura. I was actually thinking about that the other day. There's people that are good wrestlers. There are people that are even like fun, you know, entertainers and whatnot, but not everybody has aura. That's next level, and you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got CJ here who says he's so humble leaving the IC title at home. Thank you, CJ. We got Ryan Adams here who says, I mean, today is the 28th anniversary of Mini Bret Hart. So, oh my God. Ryan, thank you so much. Wow.
There's no need
wow.
for really dropping the tone of this show.
Bro.
Tone. You see what he just did?
Yes,
all right. The Thing says the crowd was so quiet for that segment. I don't think people know how to react to that anymore. There are certain things where you're thinking, okay, is this going to make me uncomfortable? Like, I have to see what's going to happen before I start getting excited about it. That's what I'm thinking. That's probably why the crowd was quiet. They were probably trying to figure out where it was going and if it was going to be worth getting excited about. We got Kickface here who says the crowd didn't like that segment at all. I honestly thought that Dominic would get way more heat for that. I really did. I'm like, oh, he's about to get a shit ton of heat, and then like he got a little mild heat. He got breakfast salsa heat. Let's be real. He didn't get like full on. Your grandma made the salsa from home and overdid it with the chile. He didn't get that one. He didn't get that kind of heat.
For some time now, but that secret.
We got IG and Sucho here says the Discord is a Patreon exclusive. Yes, it is, my friend.
They're looking to make a major statement by claiming another huge victory against Rey Mysterio, a Hall of Fame level victory.
Oh, that Big headbutt of JD McDonough. He has
Big
used that as a
headbutt.
weapon
Damn. By the way,
throughout
I want
his
to thank
career.
Odisho Yosef 2003 for following on Twitch. Very nice of you.
Working that
Also shout out to
left
Tro
arm of the
Bear
Hall of
XD
Famer
for also
who's
following on Twitch.
looking to rally with the
Oobity Boobity
support
for also
of over
following on Twitch. Great
10,000
username.
here
We got
at
Shaq
Paycom
ZY.
Center in
Thank you
Oklahoma
for
City.
also following on Twitch. Will W 1998. Thank you for also following on Twitch. Cowboy B Izzy. Shout out to you, man. Pussycat Doll 2020. Pussycat Doll 22. 10th 26. Miglia Danielle 2003 for also following.
A great
Lungs
night here in
95.
Oklahoma City.
Wade
JD
Mock.
McDonough is
An
gonna be the
official
answer
K
to
to
a
the
trivia
C for also
question.
following here.
Who did John
Thank you
Cena
guys
hit
so much. I
his
don't
last
remember the last
attitude
time I
adjustment
got like
on his final
really
Monday Night
that
Raw
many
on? And of course, it
comments
was
on
JD
a
McDonough.
not comments
was part of
who
that
follows
six-man tag
on
team match we
the
saw
Twitch
last
stream
week at
on a
Madison
Monday,
Square
so that's
Garden. Now,
amazing.
and again,
Shout
one
out
of the
to
guys
T
who
Place
took part in
3580
that,
for
Rey
also
Mysterio.
following here on the Twitch channel. Very nice of you guys to do that. Yes, boy says, Denise, did you watch back the Lucha Brothers reunion? No, I only saw a photo.
Right on the tailbone
I know,
there
I
for
only saw the
JD
photo.
McDonough.
Hey, yo, by the way, official K to the C is from England.
Shooting up and down his spine, no
That
doubt.
was my best English accent.
Mysterio
And I hope I didn't
complete
offend you.
control of this one from the
I
off.
hope it's like, yeah, I'm gone. Bye.
Cunning
Sayonara,
and
girl.
Wiley
That was the worst
finding his
English
way
accent I've
back
ever heard in
to
my
control
life.
of this one. Now, JD McDonough has turned a ton of heads lately. Got that massive.
By the way,
singles
shout
win
out to
against
JK
Sheamus
Mom, who's also
several
here.
weeks ago, and
1996, Brandon is
Sheamus
watching
was
from
part of that
Canada, eh?
six-man
Okay,
tag
I'm
last
just
week.
offending
He's actually
everybody now.
injured
All right, I need to
his shoulder.
stop.
It was such a
I need to stop.
brutal
Official
showdown
TK says that
in the
sounded
Anthony
way too
Johnson that last time
stereotypical.
is now tournament sadly.
Honestly,
Yeah,
it did.
Sheamus
I need to
defeated
stop
Shinsuke
before I get
Nakamura in the
canceled.
first round
They're
match
gonna be
in
like,
Boston,
yo,
but that
yo,
is
we
the
need to get
news
you off the
concerning
streets
the tournament
for
that Sheamus
offending
advanced, but unfortunately
everybody.
will not
I said
be
shout out to
able
Eric Diaz,
to
who's watching from
continue.
Colombia.
Suffering
That's
an
very
injury,
awesome,
so
dude.
forced to withdraw, and there will be a replacement for Sheamus. Moments ago, we saw Gunther.
Yeah, we got
advance
Alan here who
aggressively
says Ray got to be the
against
most
Carmelo
agile
Hayes.
50-year-old
So
in the
he
game.
is
Nah,
off
for reals,
to the
honestly.
semifinals.
For reals.
He will be the final opponent for John Cena.
Ray has and I still feel like, based off the way he moves and
McDonough
stuff,
picking up the pace here
I still feel like
against
he's
Ray.
got several years in there.
Lateral press.
If he wanted to, obviously. Because there was
Someone
like
as quick
a
as
while where you
Rey
thought he
Mysterio.
probably
Now,
wasn't
Ray
anymore.
Returned from injury hiatus a couple of weeks ago, and it was pretty
Hey, what's up, Andrew
clear
Panajotis
he's
is
been
with us. What's
drinking
up,
from
dude?
the
Gobble
fountain
gobble.
of youth, 'cause Ray has looked faster than
Yeah,
ever
Alan says Ray's
since
just a
his
gifted
return,
man.
but JD
Inspired
McDonough seems to have
a whole
the
generation of
legendary
wrestlers.
luchador all figured out at this point.
By the way, what a moment last week when John
Also,
Cena
I do
and
like
Rey
that
Mysterio
JD McDonough is
and
getting more
Sheamus
singles
all
matches.
together.
Obviously,
And they were walking back towards Gorilla, and they just had that.
what was I
final
gonna
moment
say?
of
Oh yeah, that match with him and Ilya
at a
on
sold-out
SmackDown was
Madison
it was a
Square
treat. It
Garden
was a
to
real
see
treat.
those three legends together one last time. Here's a pinning combination, and JD able to get out and then brings the clothesline.
JD McDonough, of course, had an epic matchup with the United States champ Ilya Dragunov on SmackDown this past Friday. Again, continuing to blow minds.
Yeah, Frank says
with his
Ray had
arsenal,
the
his
stem cell
skill set,
surgery on his knees. He
toughness.
said after he never felt better.
Growing reputation
Yeah,
in
I
the locker
wonder.
room and with
I mean,
management.
clearly
He's
it
starting
works,
to see those
right? The
big
fact that he did the
opportunities
stem
now
cell.
coming the way of
I don't know
JD
much about
McDonough
stem
as
cell,
endeavor is
but
being
fuck, man.
rewarded
What
for
I
this
know
young
is that it
man's
helped Rey
prime.
Mysterio,
Of course, the
and
recent
that's a really good
tag
start
team
right there.
Champions as well. Judgment
We
Day
got
before
Bailey Douglas here. Who says, "What's your
AJ
favorite
Styles and
stipulation,
Dragon Lee
Denise?
were
Mine's
able to
probably the
take
TLC
the
match.
gold recently,
I
but
hate to be a
yeah,
copycat,
Dragunov
but
and
mine's
the
is also a
challenges he's
TLC
willing to take
match.
on
Ladder
week in and week
matches.
out on SmackDown.
Pretty
Let's
much
show
anything
you
with
a
ladders.
video.
I'm kind of a sucker for.
Out onto the apron.
So I
into
kind of
the
have to steal your
floor.
answer.
Watch out.
Thank
Away
you.
up high.
Whoa! Smashing down on the edge of a reinforced announce desk.
We got Steven Marchuli. Steven,
That
thank you
was
so much for the super chat. He
dangerous.
says Roman is better as a heel. I think one more heel run in the near future. He is a great heel, but he's also a heel you just love. Like, you don't, God, it's been a long time since I felt
Well, Rey Mysterio
like I loved to hate him.
down,
Instead, I
and now
loved,
back up us to his feet
I can't explain
after
it.
taking that huge.
Like, I didn't
blow
love
on
to
the
hate
edge
Roman
of the
Reigns.
And
Roman
from
Reigns
that
was such a good
position,
heel that it made me just
turned out
love
of the
him.
ring was JD McDonough by the agility.
That's the best
of
way I
Rey
can
Mysterio,
describe that,
and it looked
honestly.
certain that
But it was
Mysterio
fun. I
was
think
gonna
what it
connect with
is
what?
we look back at
Hurricane
that so
Rana,
fondly
leg scissors,
because it
whatever
was
he
so
does.
entertaining.
But
It was
JD
very
McDonough
entertaining
was
to
so
see
quick,
Roman
so
just go
creative.
out there
He turned
every week on
defense into
SmackDown
offense in the
and
blink of an eye,
do all those
and crashing
promos and the
headfirst
bloodline
into
story and everything with Sami
nice
Zayn.
cheap shot there
That was
behind the
very
referee's
enjoyable.
back
It
from
was
Finn
the
Balor.
reason to tune into SmackDown for a very long time. It was the reason to tune into WWE programming for such a long time.
And here's what I like within the Judgment
Thank you
Day,
so
there
much,
have been
Stephen, for the
major
super chat. Very
changes
nice
over
of
the
you.
past several months. They seem to have been smoothed out now. And
We
doing
got
the
Zachary
dirty
here who
work
says
on
Ray also
behalf
said in an
of the
interview that he
Triple
does
H
yoga
manager,
and that has
Dirty
helped him
Dom,
stay flexible
by
in the ring
beating
at
up
this
the
point in his
deadbeat
career.
dad of
Actually, you're
JD
right about
McDonough
that.
and Finn Balor.
I won't give any spoilers, but in a recent interview that I have
Really is
upcoming,
when the Judgment Day are at
I
their
spoke
best, when they've
about
got
that
each
with
other's
somebody,
backs, when they can
and
utilize that
he
numbers
actually
game
spoke about
against
Rey
opponents,
Mysterio,
something they
and
haven't
it's
done
all
enough
kind of
of in
coming together
recent
right
months.
now.
Well, it seems it is all
Thank you, Zachary.
systems go once again in the clubhouse.
Ray bearing elbows right into the midsection, and all it takes is one big one from McDonough with return fire.
JD McDonough just seems to have had an answer for everything Rey Mysterio has been.
Also,
throwing
CJ,
at
thank
him
you so
in
much for the
this
super
match.
chat. He says,
On
I
one
agree with
occasion,
8-Ball.
he
Hope
did
Roman
have an
returns.
answer. Finn
Hope
Balor certainly did.
Roman turns and fights CM Punk. I'm telling you, CM Punk versus Roman, one-on-one is the way to go. That is a money match, guys. A money match. And if they really let them go on the mic and the story's right and they pay attention to all the little details, oh, it could be so
Ray in a
good.
real
So
tough spot
good.
here against
Like,
JD.
please do not leave money on the table. You're leaving money on the table without doing that.
Fellow Judgment
Although,
Day
to be
member,
real, with all
some
of
would
the
say
ticket
leader,
prices, they're getting
Finn
plenty of
Balor,
money on the
certainly
table.
most experienced
Thank you,
head in the
CJ.
group, was exactly when to
We
bend
got
and
Eugene
break
here
the
who says, I hope
rules
that tomorrow
behind the
NXT is
referee's
better
back.
tomorrow night. Hopefully.
Look at the leverage help from Finn.
Frank here. Frank, thank you so much. He says, Denise giving my fat ass motivation. Just turned 39 and need to step it up like you and Grandma Denise. Don't know much either about stem cells, but seeing Ray before it, yeah, thought retirement time. And now look, for reals. Honestly, though, I think it's incredible that science has advanced in such a way that it can help people for the better. And not only that, not only just to continue his career, but just so that he could feel better, right? Because waking up with pain every single day, it's brutal, man. It's very, very brutal, and it just ruins your day before it even gets started. And if it can help people, I don't see the issue with it. So, I mean, good for Rey Mysterio, man. And for anybody else that it's helped.
Who was quick to get down and wipe
Also,
out the
yes,
feet
Frank,
of
do your
Mysterio.
thing. Go outside. Walk.
What
Do
an
it all. If I can
analytical
help
mind JD
motivate,
McDonough has. Just when
then I have to
Mysterio
keep
was
doing it
looking
because then I can't
skyward,
stop because
looking
then
to
how am I
take
going to
flight,
motivate if I stop?
swinging
I got to
was
do it too in
McDonough
order
the
to
Rey
keep passing it
Mysterio
along.
expected.
So I will try to keep everybody up. Oh!
What a
You're like, just fuck
brilliant
that. That was pretty cool, actually. I don't
by
think I've ever
Ray.
seen that.
I guess
He just
two
kind of
can
like
play at the
launched
unexpected game,
JD
completely
McDonough into the
catching you
turnbuckle,
right
but the way he
cold
did
there.
it was pretty unique.
As his head connected with
it
the
looked
cold
different.
steel of the ring post.
I feel sorry for the post.
Major dent perhaps in that post now.
He really said he felt sorry for the post. Oh, that's messed up because of JD McDonough's big ass head.
From the top rope. Oh, Ray! Classic! McDonough!
Wow, nice.
Rolls right through, delivers the boat to put it away, hooking the leg. And then
Thank
left
you so
shoulder
much,
able to
Frank.
beat the count.
What's up, Shay? What's up, Shawty to Marty McClure? What's up, bro? Thank you for tuning into the Twitch.
And when he does that, he is almost unstoppable.
We got Elijah Brody here who says I low-key miss CM Punk as a heel. I actually wouldn't mind CM Punk as a heel. I'd be down with that.
No way back here for JD McDonough.
Yeah, Ray put the numbers up, but McDonough put the knee right in the midsection as Ray slides out the back door and delivers.
Real Legend
the
says,
kick that
isn't it funny
Ray
that wrestlers who never had a tattoo started getting tattoo sleeves in their 40s? Oh, Fly, Spanish Fly.
Running Spanish Fly by McDonough.
Just in
Yeah,
flash.
you know,
How the hell do you
I once
mechanically
heard-
do that?
Oh,
Now,
Ray beats the count.
I once heard
Ray
someone
able
say
to
that if
get
you
that
never
shoulder
smoked
up.
as a
Can
teenager,
you
that
believe
you
this
probably
by
would never
McDonough?
smoke as an
Just
adult.
watch the
I don't know how true that
athleticism
is, but I did
so
hear that
close to
somewhere.
crashing down
And
on
for whatever
both of
reason,
their heads.
I kind of like applied that to tattoos.
Spanish Fly
I
there
thought
from
like if you
J.D.
didn't get a tattoo
McDonough
as
in
a
the
young
blink
adult,
of an eye.
you
This
probably
man
were never
truly
gonna
is
get one.
brilliant. And that
Clearly, I was
brilliance,
wrong. Because
that
there's a lot of people
reputation
that once
only
they get
grows
older, they're
further
like,
with the
actually, I
boys
do
of
want a
Alabama.
tattoo.
Would you look at Ray? Here it is.
Which is kind of cool, right? Because once you're older, you really, if you decide you finally want a tattoo, then I presume you really want whatever it is that you tattoo on yourself.
Remember, end of October had that big win against Sheamus, and here Ray and J.D. McDonough going to the limit. Ray's got him lined up again, Wade.
Second bite of the cherry. Will it be? No.
Nah, Finn Balor tripped Ray. Boo! Suck it,
Just
Finn.
at the right moment, but keep your head on a swivel, Finn.
No, JD's big ass head on Finn Balor's. On Finn Balor's, you know what? No, that's crazy. Someone check on Finn. Someone check on Finn. Damn. And Family Jewels just got it from JD McDonough's big ass head.
For the legendary Luchador Hall of Famer.
I'm telling you, that head is a weapon.
Had to be two men tonight, but he did it in typical style with that Mexican plancha. This is like
Oh, well, he's alive. Good for him. Because I wasn't really sure Finn was going to make it out of that.
And the frustration between JD and Finn as Ray walks away the victor. Cody Rhodes with a great guest.
By the way, we got
What do you
CJ
wanna
here
talk
who
about?
says,
Lead
I
off
agree,
the WWE
Steven.
podcast.
Hope Reigns
Timothy
turns and fights
Chalamet.
Punk.
This
So it seems like a lot of people want that. I love it.
This generation.
We got Frank here who says, Denise, give me. Oh, I already saw that one. My
What do you wanna
apologies.
talk about? How about we talk about Timothy Chalamet? Wow.
We got Uncle Dunk here who says, how different would this retirement tour if Cena had full creative control?
Nikki Bella can get involved in my title.
Well,
match,
if he
and now
did,
she gets a
then
title match.
totally
What about
different.
me, Pierce?
Yeah, totally different. Better, who knows? Maybe, perhaps, because it's his career. But
are in the mix.
it's hard to say.
Good.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Really interesting question. Thank you, Uncle Dunk.
I wish that I could
Damn,
say that
we
I'm
haven't
thankful
seen
to be
New
here.
Day and Grayson Waller
But I
on the
actually
show in a
wish I could
minute.
say that I'm thankful for being a part of the greatest tag team in the history of professional wrestling. You ruined everything, Pierce. You ruined our holiday. You ruined the tag team division. Where are AJ Styles and Dragon Lee?
Will you shut up? If you listen, I actually brought you in here to tell you that next week AJ and Dragon Lee are fighting champions, and they want to put the tag team titles on the line against the New Day. And why would we care about who? You said the New Day? You got to say it though. The New Day. I said it. No, you got to say the thing.
No, you know what to say?
You want me to say it?
Yes.
Will you leave if I say it?
Yeah.
Yes. Fine,
Yeah.
listen close. Ready? Next week, World Tag Team titles. It is official.
There we
go!
Thank God!
Please go!
Thank God!
Happy Thanksgiving! Glad to be of service. I just like when we did that, we actually got you a gift to say thank you.
Oh, no. Why are you going to do that to Pierce?
Yes. Now, get out. You don't like the gift? Get out!
You know what would be funny about him? Pierce actually like tried messing the wig and seeing if it actually like worked out for him. Imagine he looked in the mirror and he was like,
The living, breathing.
might actually look
form
nice
of
on me.
Altering danger. Wade Brock Lesnar is here at Monday Night Raw. He's
We got D. Martin 50 here who says, have you seen Santi's reaction to the Lucha Brothers reunion? I have not. Did he cry? Did Santi cry? I can see Santi crying, just being like, thank you, D. Martin. All right, what do we got today with Becky? Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
Becky
She
Lynch
lost
has
her
spent
title
6
to
straight days railing on
Maxine
referee
Dupree.
Jessica Carr.
But she has also
Adam
joined
Pearce,
the Heels War
and the new
Games team for the women.
Intercontinental Champion Maxine Dupree. Every complaint, conspiracy, and
Wait, what does Becky have on her? Oh,
Vincent Ford.
I was like, what does Becky have on her head? It was her hair. Her hair was just up like this. And I was trying to figure out what it was.
Becky Lynch!
And with War Games, the man is all in. So the opposite for heated rival AJ Lee.
Vivis DJ one says Karen and Auntie teaming up.
All caps. Rating
Karen
Rebecca.
Lynch is here. Aw. We got James Irving's here who says Seth Rollins is a lucky dude. We also got Fredo who says LMAO. Thank you so much, McTuro. He says, oh boy, Crashed Out Becky is back. Oh, Crashed Out Becky when she's going off on a promo and she's got like the veins popping out of her neck. I like when Becky goes off like that. When she starts getting crazy like that, it's pretty enjoyable.
Irritation in your voice, and that's fine, but it was respectful. And what I need you to do going forward is give that same kind of presentation.
This song makes me feel like I'm walking into Hot Topic. I could so hear this song at Hot Topic while I'm shopping for my t-shirt.
I want you to recall, if you could, what Dirty Dom actually did tonight, and then think about what you just said.
Thank you,
Becky
McTaru.
Lynch was all over social media this week, ranting, going on about various media people and what they had to say
Andy
about
Nershall
her.
says, so which
Saying
was
they don't
the
rate, they don't
Cena
know
Little
anything
person? Cheesy,
about
queasy, or
ratings. That
sleazy?
Becky Lynch have the greatest
I don't
ratings in the
know.
history
Eric Diaz
of
over on
ratings.
Twitch
That they
says, Las
call me
Toxicas
ratings
unite, Becky
Rebecca.
and Asuka. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Las Toxicas to the extreme, bro. To the extreme. We got CJ here who says, have you been seeing Becky's tweets since the loss? I did. I love that she's been calling out a bunch of people on Busted Open. It's so funny. Like she called out Sam, Dave LaGreca.
My bad.
It's been very entertaining to see. Thank you, CJ. Fingers crossed Becky Lynch calls me out next. I'd be so excited.
Lash Legend and Nia Jax.
I don't think I need to
Mouse
wax lyrical about
girls.
my love for Nia Jax. and her
IGN Sutra says
abilities.
Sam got destroyed. He honestly did, though. Poor thing.
Another powerhouse.
Dragon Knight says,
Lifted
love
up
Hot Topic.
recently
Dragon
from
Knight loves Hot Topic. Check
is
out my
Lash
video that I posted a couple of weeks ago. I bought every single WWE Hot Topic t-shirt. You can check it out here on the channel. Cheap promotion. Or cheap plug. Cheap promotion, cheap plug, however you want to say
How
it.
weird is this? Becky Lynch on the same team.
We got Elijah Brody says, I love the
Nia
vibe of the
Jax,
song
the
break.
woman who wants
Me against
plastic
world vibes.
Becky
Yes,
Lynch's
yes.
perfect nose
Stalker says, your awesome shirt is
across
awesome,
her
D.
face and gave
Got my
right
Penta
to
shirt.
the match.
It actually is a really cool art because I like how it has like the flames, and the flames make Penta pop out so much more. Yeah, I like it. Also, shout out to Andre Knotts who's with us today on the stream. Dragon Knight says he already watched it. Fuck yeah, man. Dragon Knight was awesome. Girl, I got you. Thank you, Dragon Knight. That's awesome. Thank you.
And the WWE Women's Tag Team
Raven Heaven says, would you accept a match from Becky? No, never. I would never. I would bow down. Thank you, Raven. We got Chris Chaos here. Says Slash really got a good spot upon call up. I like her and Nia.
Well,
yeah, I
as
like
you
them
know,
together.
WrestleMania returns to Allegiant Stadium in Vegas on
They do make
Saturday,
sense.
April 18th, Sunday the 19th. And just announced, individual event tickets are on sale this Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, exclusively.
I wonder if,
at
like,
Ticketmaster.com.
because the tickets are on Black, they're going on sale on Black Friday. I wonder if they're actually going to have like a Black Friday sale. Do you think they're actually going to be discounted? Because if they are, fuck yeah. But if they're not, then there's really no point of them selling them on Black Friday, right?
For Mania, of course, the anticipation
You know what
for Saturday's women's
Like they better,
is spiking,
they better,
especially with what happened this past Friday night on
do Black Friday
SmackDown.
sales.
We go back to what took
Thank you,
place
Joseph Boss. Says
on
your bow
Friday
shows
night.
your stars. Oh yes, I'm wearing my. Actually got these at Hot Topic. I did get these there. My little red stars.
Member
Brian says that you see the picture tease of women posting, putting on eyeliner and it said 4 days. FIFA posted about it. It is the women's commercial on someone new. I hope it's the WrestleMania commercial because we've been waiting for it. So fingers crossed that it is because I want that. Or maybe it's something for War Games. Nah, maybe it could be for War Games too. But War Games is so close. They would have probably done that already. So maybe WrestleMania. Thank you, Frank. Dragon Knight says it's going to be $10 off. Infamous DJ1 says it's less than a mortgage payment. We got CJ here who says Lash Legend Trick Williams is the lucky one. Yeah, they're a cute couple. They're both very good-looking people and great physiques, both of them. Thank you, CJ. Crazy C says, can't believe Black Friday is a holiday. Oh, yeah. I'm planning on doing all my, I'm going to try to get as much Black Friday, Christmas shopping done. And then afterwards, I'll try to maybe hit up Cyber Monday. Oh, yeah. No, I like to find deals. I only go for the places, though, that do more than 60% off. If it's 20% off, get out of here. I don't give a fuck about your Black Friday sale. It has to be more. My rule is more than 60% off. The minimum 50% off. If it's not in those percentages, then I do not want you. I do not want your Black Friday sale. It's got to be a real Black Friday sale. SG says that's 1% off if we're lucky.
All very unhappy about the injustice that happened to me last week on Monday Night Raw.
All right, here we go. Becky's about to go off. Veins about to be popping out of her neck.
I have the best lawyers in the country working on it, but you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this. I've been advised not to talk about it. And unlike Maxine Dupree and that corrupt referee Jessica Carr, I actually follow the rules, okay? But let me tell you, heads are gonna roll, okay? And
I'm twinning with Becky Lynch, guys. We got the same hairstyle.
And the company
Look at that. Except hers was done by a professional. Mine was done by me in a rush.
I know, it is a travesty, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. But the company is also going to be a lot better off when I get rid of AJ Lee once and for all.
Bro, she just came back, man. Let her have a little moment.
AJ, you made a big
Eric Diaz says Denise Lynch.
You made a bigger mistake costing me my
Sports
title.
Illustrated said
The
it.
biggest mistake you're ever gonna make is locking yourself in a cage with me.
I like how she makes her voice like that.
Because I have assembled by myself the greatest War Games team in the history of War Games, okay? And I know we've had our differences. Like me and Asuka, we beat the hell out of each other. I think I beat you 9 out of 10 times, but you made me work for it, okay?
Damn. You did good. You did good, Asuka. That's what she did to her.
Actually, you do it. You do it. I saved your life. I saved your life, okay? Okay, you owe me a great deal. I know you're going to be very loyal. And Io was a fool to cross you two, and we're going to make her pay. Okay, and that brings me to Nia Jax. Nia Jax, very powerful, very strong. Okay, not as powerful as me, but she's very powerful.
I love how she's giving backhanded compliments to everybody.
To damage my face. But I have
yeah, let's
bones,
not forget. Let's not forget that.
I didn't have to wear a mask to protect it afterwards like rotten Rhea Ripley. And that brings me to my new friend.
Yeah, I don't think the heel women are winning.
Fine specimen of a woman. Where is she? Long legs, Lash Legend. Okay, stick with me. I'm gonna take
And I think Becky Lynch is gonna probably lose the match for her team, given the way she's acting.
Okay, and Charlatan Flair and Awful Alexa aren't gonna know what hit them. But
look at that pop, guys! That pop, man!
Rhea Ripley.
Jesus! Oh, to be Rhea Ripley.
That's not my opinion.
Yeah, I was wondering this too, Julian. He says they're totally turning on Becky during the match. I can feel that happening because she's the one talking all this shit, hyping herself up. And usually when people do that, they usually they talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. And I think that's what might happen with Becky.
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Oh, and how about the 14-time world champion? The Queen had that tense sit-down, Corleone style on Friday with Rhea Ripley. And they agreed to be all in.
We got Otto here who says, Rhea inspiring the next generation of goth and metal girls. Honestly, yeah. She might even be inspiring the ones right now. Oh, no! Oh, there you go.
It really is the dream team, isn't it, Joe Tess?
Alexa Bliss. To see them all together. Those fabulous four.
We got CJ here who says, I actually want Lynch's team to win, but doubt it. Nah, I'm going for the baby faces. I like them all too much to not win. Plus, they can't lose with AJ Lee and Rhea Ripley and Io and Alexa and Charlotte. It's just too many stars. I don't think they can lose.
Presence of AJ Lee. It sends her into a tailspin just like at MSG. When Maxine Dupree took advantage of the opening and pounced to take the IC title from
Thank you, CJ.
Oh, this is going to be great on Saturday.
We also got Yes Boy who says, but Rhea will wear her demon mask at War Games again. Oh, yeah, that mask is pretty cool. I was remembering the one she wore last year with the horns and everything was pretty cool. I like the ideas that she comes up with because, yeah, wrestling with the mask is not fun. So she does come up with some good ideas.
The old AJ.
Thank you, Yes Boy.
You would have come down here and torn that pretty little face off. But luckily for you, therapy works. But all this bravado, all this tearing people down just to lift yourself up, I see what that is. It's insecurity. It's fear. See, I don't need to run my mouth to lift myself up. No, I know exactly who the hell I am.
Yes, I love a confident woman.
I don't need to bark, bark, bark like an angry little chihuahua. I don't bark, I bite. And you reminded me of that, Becky. You lit a fire in me. And these women by my side, they poured gasoline on it. And now you've made the mistake of locking yourself in a cage with me? Or I get to let the old AJ out and she can do whatever the hell she wants to do to you.
That's what I want to see. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Give me some of that.
And I know I'm not the only one who cannot wait to knock you down from that high pedestal and laugh as you fall all the way down.
Damn, like Humpty Dumpty? They ain't gonna be able to put Becky Lynch back together again. I love it. Everyone's like, oh my God, Rhea Ripley's gonna talk. Oh my God. Oh shit, damn.
Oh, the attack. She just buried the mic into the face of Nia Jackson. Now it's an all-out War Games brawl.
Power of Lash Legend knows no bounds whatsoever.
Lash going after Io is so funny.
We're going to get some bragging rights and perhaps
because even though Io is tiny, I want to see that interaction with Io and Lash. You know they'd have a fun interaction in War Games, so I'm looking forward to that.
AJ and Becky in the corner. Meanwhile, right in the center of the ring, Alexa Bliss getting the best of it.
Keep your eye on Lash Legend's smallest reputation, but perhaps the biggest danger of them all. The danger compounded by teaming with Nia Jax, and bodies are dropping.
Yo, Charlotte's gear is cool today too, because like she's got like that golden bralette that matches the frames of those pants. It's pretty cool.
Nia Jax. Lash Legend is something very special indeed.
Tiny girls going after the bigger girls is funny.
Alexa Bliss. AJ Lee for that matter.
Like they're trying to take down trees or something.
Get the best of it as
Oh, that visual was pretty fun. I like that.
I'll take Lash off her feet.
Now, that's just someone your own size.
Charlotte Flair.
I love anytime we see Charlotte and Rhea together. Oh, my heart. My heart, it can't handle it.
Trust me.
They just have such good chemistry with each other. When I see them together, it just reminds me of that.
Well, Becky Lynch looks like she's seen a
See, look, Becky Lynch is already starting to look a little cowardice here. Just a tad bit. We're already getting a hint of that.
For Becky Lynch, we'll see if she can turn it around this Saturday in War Games.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Tobias. I didn't even notice that. It says Lash doing all of this in heels. And she don't even need heels. She's so tall. She doesn't even need the heels. My goodness. Yep, we got King Pope who says Becky ran away. Yeah, for real. She did.
Oh, there they are. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa, Charlotte, and AJ in the ring.
We got Mr. GRK Chef. Thank you so much for this, dude. He says if Becky Lynch loses the match for her team, who pins Becky? Oh, AJ Lee for sure. Yeah, I gotta say AJ.
Whatever Asuka's team had.
Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef 13. We got McTaro here who says now this is a whole women are money, dude. This is the most women are money moment ever.
Same page.
Ever.
A trouble history
ever.
Some of the combatants on that team.
Ever.
Clear favorites going into
Thank you, McTaro.
games.
Yeah, I love how everyone knows. Women are money. I need to start spreading the word. Like, I need to make a hashtag, everything. Gotta start promoting it more. Because I love our women are money thing that we got going here.
Town,
Dragon Knight says women are money.
Character.
All right.
Except me.
We got our little WrestleMania commercial. Anyways, what do you guys think of Raw so far? Has Raw been good today? What do we think? What is the unanimous decision?
I'm at the mark. I'm the only one at this table who's the best in the world.
All right, let's see what everyone's saying so far. We got Miss WWE Girl here who says Raw tonight is great. We got Super Fro here says so far so good. Dragon Knight says yes, good. Dan Jackson says decent. Henry Kiernan says great. Zeno Hour says fun Raw so far. Ryan Sully says good. Crazy C26 here says good. Tiger Claw says Raw is meh. Eugene says good. Lewis Loves Comedy says awful start, but good for the rest. Eric Diaz says 10 out of 10. Damn. Oh, wait, never mind. 10 out of 10 is good. Sorry, I was thinking 10 out of 10 as in bad for a whole different reason. King Pope here says real good so far. Also, hey, shout out to Christian Jordan who's here with us. We got the infamous DJ1 who says 8 out of 10 so far. We got Rally Cap who says I'm enjoying it. Tanisha Hicks says it's okay so far. Joseph Vaughn says all good except Dom. Taylor Cannon says, hey Denise, what time is the virtual meet and greet tomorrow? 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that is 6 p.m. Eastern Time over on the Patreon. Virtual meet and greets are always so much fun. People pop in and we chat kind of like this like via Zoom thing, and everybody spends a couple of minutes, and then afterwards I bring in the next person, until we're done. Usually we do it for like about an hour, like an hour-ish, depending on how many people tune in and whatnot. So it's very fun just to kind of chat with everybody, see everybody. Everyone kind of gets to see, like even you guys get to see who you guys get to watch the meet and greet as it's going on too. So you get to see the other people that maybe you only know through their usernames. So very, very fun stuff. And then we also have an upcoming Christmas movie watch along We also have an upcoming virtual Christmas party. And then what else? And then there's going to be another virtual meet and greet next month too. So there's a bunch of little events that I'm doing on a monthly basis, just to continue, growing the community, as well as also, promoting the Patreon and it being like a Patreon perk. Thank you so much, Taylor Cannon. We got Marshman96 here. Says Raw's getting better. The first hour was boring. Tiger Claw says, man, y'all are easily impressed. Yo, Poroy says, Denise, you ever said ever so many times you reminded me of 2000s Chris Jericho. Ever again. Thank you, Leo Poroy. We got your boy KJ who says Raw's been fun tonight. I still have yet to see my other fave. What's your other fave, your boy?
He was taking a drink last week, escaping the first round.
We got Infamous DJ1 who says 8 out of 10. Jose Lopez says I'm having a solid day so far. Nice. Hey, we got Corey MacArthur who says enjoying it. Johnny Huerta here says I'm gonna like it so badly. We got Diamonds Champions Blazing Fire who says Raw's on fire except the Dom promo. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of people were not impressed by that. Tobias here says, who opens, who mains, who's closest to Cena Mysterio? I think they'll still probably have the men's. I think men's War Games will main event the show. Thank you, Tobias. Brian Collier says, women are money for sure. All right, let me see what else we got here. We got Frank here who says, Denise, make the shirt, women are money. You're right. Why haven't I done that? Also, Lil Man just said women faces should win. I agree. He says, I said, damn, men faces should win too, but what do you think? I think men heels might win.
All it takes is one explosive moment to advance.
Only because I'm sensing a lot of can they coexist vibes with the men's babyface team. Like, they can't even decide upon a leader. That tells me they are not going to get along. So that's why I'm kind of thinking, they might not get so lucky here tonight. I mean, for Survivor Series. Thank you, Infamous Rare Loco. Thank you so much, John P, for the nice comments.
That is why we all do it in the bathroom mirror.
Oh yeah, finally Pence is out here.
Absolutely.
Let me see.
Who has captured the
hey, what's up, CJ? He says it's the mixed tag of the only match they've had so far. I'm trying to buy into this feud, but never watch AJ's era. Her being back doesn't mean anything to me. Hey, I get it. A lot of people were saying that, and that's totally like understood. Now it's obviously there's a lot of new viewers. There's a lot of that. So, part of the task is also making new fans, right? So we'll see if she ends up converting you into a fan, CJ.
In defeating Carmelo.
This boy says, Denise, don't drop a QR code to promote. Yes, I do. Which one should I promote today, guys? I promote Denise's pieces or Twitch? Twitch today. I've been doing Twitch a lot. So Twitch needs it a little bit more. So we're gonna stick with Twitch. Not Twitch. Twitch. All right, I got ahead of myself. All right.
Fantasy.
Thank you, yes, boy.
Wrestling fans, fantasy.
So what's up, JJ? Castillo's in the building. We also got Do the Thing 2001. Spencer's got the best entrance in WWE. His entrance is lit.
Well, I mentioned the
All right, here we go.
Clash.
I'm sorry, but I need Penta to win this match, guys. So if he doesn't, just know that I'm going to be low-key a little depressed if he doesn't.
Right off the bat, going big with Solo Sikoa. But escaping
Mark says, favorite item at your shelf, Mankind cookie jar is cool. It's actually a cup, but I don't use it as a cup because I bought it off of a,
really got something to lose now. You were playing
Frank and Sons collectibles. So they resell things, and you never know who was using that cup. So, so I use it as decoration. I don't actually sip on it. Thank you, Taco Mark. But I do love that one. The Mankind one's really cool. I got some fun little. I like the Funkos. I have a cute Shawn Michaels Funko, Bret Hart Funko, Stone Cold Funko. They're pretty adorable. So I really like those a whole lot. Ooh, nice.
Clothesline out on the floor.
It just shows you the mental smarts of Solo Sikoa. He knew he was losing the fight in the early goings. He had to come up with a plan B. And plan B looked like it was working, but smartly landing on his feet there was Penta.
I know. Iman says, where's Mark Henry? Mark said he was going to send me some stuff, and then he never did.
Off the barrier.
But yeah, do they have a Mark Henry Funko Pop?
Because
if they do, I should probably get one.
Talatonga nimble.
I want to get an X-Pac one too. I want to get an X-Pac one and a Mark Henry one.
The competitors who may have been hurt in the process.
Yeah, it was funny too, Iman, because one day we were on a stream and Mark looks at me and he's like, "You don't have enough Mark Henry stuff." And I'm like, "Send me some stuff, bro." And he was like, "I'm gonna send you some stuff."
See the scene here in Oklahoma City.
And Mr. Local says, real question, did your shirts fit in the drawer? LMFAO, damn, I thought you said
both men won, Penta and Solo Sikoa.
Then you corrected it with Titch. LMFAO, my bad.
And no doubt about it here with Penta.
So
Penta
I made the shirt fit into the
turning,
drawer,
firing
but it's so tight in there. Like you gotta, like when you open the drawer, everything comes out. So it's not really ideal. Also,
landing on medical staff are checking him out.
What's going on here is Penta.
Keeping Solo Sikoa and of course Talatonga back. Let's take another look at this. And
yeah, I need to see the replay. What actually happened here?
On the outside of the ring for Penta that perhaps did some damage. You see him landing on the left side and immediately grabbing the shoulder, I think.
I couldn't really tell because Solo's body blocked it.
Ready to throw down. I guarantee you that man is always ready to throw down too.
Talatonga, just his mere presence is sneering down, looking at his opponent Penta, who came off the barrier, came down hard on
oh man, nothing's happening.
Early on in this match, these two going at it with such force.
Yeah, they're not even showing Penta no more.
Talatonga just looks ready to
they're just keeping the camera on Solo, so
right now and Solo.
Yeah, I don't think it's looking good. Again, I couldn't really tell because the camera angle that they showed didn't really show
on the medical crew.
Penta. It mainly showed like a block when he actually landed. So I couldn't really tell what happened there.
Does not get to tear an opponent,
but right now they're just keeping the camera on Solo. They're probably waiting till we come back from commercial to like maybe stop the match, which they should, by the way. I'd rather have them be like, "Ayo, he's not good, so hey, stop the, like, call it."
They've got themselves some big business to take care of on Friday Night SmackDown.
Okay, I'm hearing the crowd cheering, so I'm guessing that means he's standing up.
Does he progress in this
I don't know. They're not showing him right now. All right, we're coming back from commercial. Thank you, Miss Raider Loco. CJ here says I might actually be Solo's biggest hater. He's poo. That's so sad. Thank you, CJ. Okay, what's happening here?
For the bell.
Yeah, okay, so damn.
Penta out on the outside.
Penta is no longer able to compete.
Oh,
therefore,
no.
The winner of the match is Solo Sikoa.
Wow.
Oh,
what
no,
a way to progress
Penta.
for Solo Sikoa. A doctor's stoppage after a very nasty landing for Penta. While
Damn,
Solo
guys,
Sikoa
what?
progresses, and the last time is now tournament. Let's take a look at the updated bracket, Joe Tess.
And then there were
Oh,
six.
damn. Gunther versus Solo
is
Sikoa.
now in the semifinals. Remember, earlier tonight, Gunther was able to advance.
Yeah, I mean, I was rooting for Penta for that, obviously, but and who knows? I guess we're never gonna know if Penta was supposed to win or not. I mean, I would assume, but that doesn't mean that he was. I don't know. Oh, damn, that sucks, guys. That really sucks. Yes, boy says give Solo comedy gimmick and be printing money. Bro, I agree. Yes. Thank you, yes, boy. We got CJ here who says, sorry, I mean Solo's booking, not his fault. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. For sure, bro. Thank you, CJ. Oh, I'm so depressed, guys. Oh, my God. Not Penta. Oh, man.
Something wasn't.
We got Elijah Brody here who says, no way, not Penta. I know. Brent Hawkins says Solo looks upset. I'm sure he's bummed, you know, because that was He was probably excited for that matchup and obviously also worried for Penta. Damn, we got Julian here says, hopefully there's still time for Penta to recover for Guadalajara. Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, damn. So it looks like he basically landed on his shoulder is what happened there. And then, fuck, man. It happened so fast. We got Infamous Raider Loco says, damn, was looking forward to Penta versus Gunther's prayers. Yeah, same, bro, same. Thank you, Frank. We got McTaro here who says, damn, that sucks for Penta. I know, man. Fuck.
And thinking now, I think
Dude.
I want to be a wrestler.
We're just talking about, like, the Lucha Brothers reuniting. Oh, what a bummer, man. Fuck.
Real wrestlers do.
Hopefully it's not nothing serious. Hopefully it's not something where he's going to be out for a couple of months. But fuck, when is it usually always is something that takes somebody out for a couple of months. So yeah, and he was frustrated from the looks of which obviously he should, because you don't want to get hurt, man.
Main event December 13th from Washington D.C.
Thank you, McTaru. We got TJ here. Covered Penta, but bro, you had one job. And so sad for Penta. Thank you, CJ.
And moments ago, Solo Sikoa have advanced. There are 6 superstars remaining to have that historic honor.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa versus Gunther is gonna be interesting. Harold, hold on, what is this? Wait, is this? Wait, what?
Can you believe it? It's a dream.
You are on cloud.
Oh, guys, they just gave us a little tease for the women's commercial.
More women on these rosters.
Yeah, they just showed like the little.
Any championship ever.
I think it was Rhea's hand. It looked like Rhea's hand with the nails around the cup.
Look, this title means that
Ooh.
all the hard work is finally.
And it said 4 days.
But I also know that if I want to be the
I'm
top
excited to see the commercial.
And respect.
Because the women
then the
are
work is just
money.
Now you figured it out.
I think I'm gonna call Natalia.
Keep putting in the work. I love it.
Nice.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Yep.
Harold says, LOL, Solo's pissed. He has to take them chops from Gunther now. Oh, there's Ivy. We haven't seen her in a minute.
That title is mine.
Pero por qué? Por qué? Maxine, don't let these girls bully you.
Oh, didn't mean to startle you. I just wanted to congratulate you on the new title. What a moment. But
Oh my gosh, Roxanne's so much tinier than Maxine.
that I can take it all away.
And Maxine doesn't seem that tall to me. I didn't realize Maxine was that tall.
But you didn't talk to me, did you?
Oh, pobrecita. No, I didn't. I'm going to talk to my
What?
Intercontinental champion.
What's in my pobrecita line?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Pobrecita. When did Adam Pierce learn? Pobrecita.
You might want to make it now.
Yeah, Maxine's gonna have to she's gonna have to grow a backbone there. Because everyone's coming after her. Yeah, we got Tanisha Hicks here. It says Penta is one of my favorites. I was so excited to see him compete tonight. Same, man, same.
A roaring OKC.
Fredo here says, I no longer care about this tournament after tonight. Hasn't been the strongest, man. Only a couple good matches, but, you know, damn. We got Tanisha Hicks here predicts Ivy's going to take her title. Would it be a massive moment for Ivy, but I don't think she will. We got MYCJ33 who says, damn it, Penta, get well, King. Yeah, fuck, man. So unfortunate. We got CJ here who says Gunther versus Solo is going to be ass, Denise. Look, I'm not saying anything, all right? I'm not saying nothing. I don't need everybody to get mad at me. Oh, look, he's getting another baby. Oh, the baby's like, what? Oh, the baby's putting in some little elbow in there.
In position to deliver for their team. But right now, they've only got one thing in mind, Wade.
Those
You
lucky
have
babies.
Never felt energy unless you felt a yeeting Uso energy inside.
But yeah, I don't know that my hopes are that high for Solo versus Gunther. I'll just say that much.
Replicated
Thank you,
by
CJ.
anybody else. Electricity is buzzing.
Then we got Anthony who says, not the pobrecita line. Pobrecita. Saying pobrecita is pretty fun though. Pobrecita. You gotta do the sad face though. You gotta do the sad face. Put a little pout in there. You gotta close your eyes a little bit and nod your head at the same time. Pobrecita.
There are no two finer men for the job.
That's how you gotta do it. You gotta sell it. You gotta sell the pobrecita line. We got Eric Diaz here who says, I'm so sad for Penta. We just voiced this baby liability. Infamous Vera Loco says, come on, WWE. Read the room. Don't play Cena tearing his arm after Penta just got hurt. LOL, JK, bad timing. Maxine looks so damn good with the title. Roxy, get the tag. Thank you, Frank.
This is just bouncing, Joe.
Bounce along.
Also, shout out to Philly Wrestling fan. Good to have you on. He says, so no women's match on SmackDown and no women's match tonight. Okay, Triple H.
Against the Usos.
We didn't have a women's match on SmackDown? No, because we had the women's segments. We had the backstage segments. We had the closing segment. And then today we had the in-ring segment.
Windshields at Speedy Glass. But did you know?
Yeah, you're right, actually, Felly. I didn't even realize it until you said it right now. We got your boy here says, people sleeping on my guy Solo. He can go inside the ring. Your boy, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. We got Odos here who says, there's no one interesting left in the tournament, and the general consensus is that Gunther's winning, but he doesn't need it. He's already made. Yeah, man, I don't know what to say. I think that's been what people have been pretty much saying. Like, people have known for such a long time that, well, the reports were for such a long time now that Gunther was winning this, and at no point in the tournament did they truly really make you think that that wasn't going to happen. I think the last exciting thing that we have is who's going to replace Sheamus. That's really like the last exciting thing that there is. All right, let me go through some more comments. Okay. We got Dragon Knight here who says that Stephanie on the show, she hasn't appeared just yet. Last week she got attacked by Nikki Bella. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good attack, but yeah, there really hasn't been much on that today. All right, let me go through some more here. We got King Pope who says, you know what? I left my like on YouTube and I'm watching the rest of the stream on Twitch. Honestly, thank you, man. As long as you're watching, I don't care where you're watching. In order for me to become a Twitch affiliate, part of what I have to do is like be consistent. Well, I have to have like a consistent amount of viewers throughout the entire Twitch stream. So people watching on Twitch really does help, because the higher that number gets, so basically the higher the number gets of people watching on Twitch, the higher my video starts to get ranked on the top. So basically when people search WWE RAW live stream, right, they see Santi with like thousands, right? He's like up here with thousands, and then it trickles down, right? So it trickles. So the people all the way at the bottom, they don't get seen, right? Because that's just the way that it works on Twitch. So basically you get more viewers, more consistent viewers. You start to rank a lot higher. You rank a lot higher. And then, so then when people search people, they're like, oh shit, like, you know, there's Santi, there's this person, there's that person, blah, 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 blah. And so that's kind of how you start to get like discovered. And then once Twitch sees, okay, she's consistently getting, 75 viewers on every single stream throughout the entire stream, and then those numbers continue to grow, then Twitch will be like, oh yeah, sure, this is somebody that we should make an affiliate, because of they're consistently getting like, X amount of viewers and stuff, right? So it really does help regardless of wherever you watch. It doesn't matter. It helps out. So anyways, that was something that I learned because I was doing research on this. I was like, how does this Twitch world work? So I had to go and educate myself on that. And that's what I learned. So unless they explained it to me wrong. All right, let me get the audio back up. We got CJ here who says, I hope Rox is the one to take the IC title off of Max. Yeah, I mean, that could be the moment we've been waiting for Roxanne. I would honestly wouldn't mind that at all, because I'm a big Roxanne Perez fan. Thank you, CJ.
DXP.com/WWE for more info and secure your priority pass now. Elimination Chamber in Chicago.
We got Sheldon Jackson here. It says, time for the Continental Classic announcement. I'll keep you updated, Denise. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, yeah, that's happening soon. Yeah, keep us posted. We got Eric Diaz here. It says, subscribe to Hollywood Denise Salcedo. Use your Prime sub and get no commercials.
Nikki,
speaking of which, Stephanie's on. We were just wondering where she was at on the show.
Trust you and you became my friend. Me dijeron que no confiara en ti y yo aún así te hice mi amiga. And then you betrayed me. You are clever. You are not as smart you think you are. I know how you play your games. And I know your history, but you don't know mine. If you were as smart as you pretend to be, you would know exactly who you are messing with.
Exactly.
Now you will pay.
Come on, Nikki, do your research. Why are you messing with Stephanie?
Bonita, are you sure you want to get in the ring with me? See you at Survivor Series.
I like how she says, bonita.
We will see all of you at Survivor
You sure you want to get in the ring with me, bonita?
Coming your way.
That's not really an insult, by the way. You want to be called bonita? I want to be called bonita. That's bonita.
Day of action.
Alrighty, thank you so much to, by the way, we got CJ here. It says, Stephanie clearly hospitalized after last week. Literally, right as you sent that, Stephanie came out. Thank you, CJ.
Pacific. And it'll be right here on Netflix internationally.
Ricky Prime Graham says, I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking pissed that Edge won't be joining John Cena's, won't be John Cena's last opponent. It wasn't ever going to happen, bro. Unfortunately, it just was not going to happen. I was actually surprised that that, like, prediction got a lot of leg on social media. Like, it was not going to happen at all.
2 rings, all contained in one.
We got IGN Sucho says hot take Nikki Bella's winning. Oh hell no! IGN Sucho, I will be like mad, bro. Mad. You don't even know. I will be mad. And I like Nikki Bella, but that's my girl Stephanie. She's not losing. No. Robert here says that better be a squash. Unleash the Dark Angel. King Michael says I would have said putita. I like how you added the ita to make it sound less menacing. Oh man, that's so funny.
Nikki Bella
Tiger Claw says Edge just couldn't cope with WWE. I still can't believe you fucking changed his name to Cope. I will never be able to cope with that. Ever. Ever.
Look at
this. Ever.
Stunning. When you consider everybody that's going to be
Again.
caged for War Games and this ultimate thriller that'll be coming your way.
By the way, guys, we need to give some more shout outs. Thank you so much to It's Some NS who just followed on Twitch. We also got Matt OLH who also just followed on Twitch. So welcome, dude. Thank you so much for doing that and for joining here on the Twitch channel.
All the profits from its sales will be donated to the Glenn Tipton Parkinson's Foundation.
I think we got a, let me see. Marshman says, are you streaming NXT tomorrow night? I was, but then Matt still told me that apparently you can watch NXT a lot earlier tomorrow because it is a taped show. That means they like air it at whatever time on Netflix. So I might not even stream NXT tomorrow because the last time that happened, it was too weird. You know, there was people that were watching on Netflix. There was people that were watching on CW. Then I was doing the live watch along, but then it was spoiling things for people that were watching on the CW. It just got too messy. So I'm thinking that tomorrow is just going to be probably a different kind of stream. I haven't decided what I'll do, but I'll figure it out. I'll think about it tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually a really busy day, so low-key a little stressed. There's a lot going on tomorrow.
McIntyre sure is working a lot. Suspended on SmackDown.
Yeah, exactly. Joseph Boza says, oh yeah, Netflix, it'll be released early. Right. Yeah, tomorrow's a busy day. I got like an 8:30 appointment. I got an 11 a.m. interview. Then I got a 3 p.m. meet and greet. And then after that is when I'll deal with NXT.
And their opponents, the team of the Maverick, Logan Paul, and Drew
McIntyre.
All right, let's see what we get out of this. Hopefully
Logan
it's
Paul,
decent.
Drew McIntyre, of course,
Oh,
with Logan.
man.
He created
CJ
the
says,
chain
damn,
reaction
Stephanie cutting a
for
promo
Logan
somewhere
with
in that
that
hospital. No,
brass
but seriously,
knuckle
love her promo.
knockout of
It's
CM
getting better and better. Already
weeks
better than
ago.
Jey Uso's. Aw,
Perhaps the
why Jey
curious
Uso?
relationship to develop. Not just that he's in War Games, but the full
Great.
acceptance, the full
Aw,
embrace as a member of
CJ.
the division.
All right, CJ, you officially
Now,
win
on
Savage
paper, pretty
of
much any
the
tag
day.
team going up
Also,
against
that's a
the
new award that
Usos,
I'm giving
I would
out.
say have a
Just
very,
started right
very
now.
small
Congratulations,
chance of
CJ.
winning,
You are the
but
first
these two,
recipient of
McIntyre
Savage
and
of the
Logan
Day
Paul,
award
they have
here at the
tagged
DWO.
couple
Congratulations.
times before,
Savage of the day.
at SummerSlam
Oh,
this year,
man.
where they defeated Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I need to start doing like
Of course, that was back on August 2nd. But, you know, you think
wait, what
about
did that
it,
person
that's
sign
about as
say?
big a stage as you
Did it
can
say there
have.
was their
So
last show of
pressure
WWE
cooker
or something?
for
Anybody
Logan
see that
Paul
sign?
and Drew McIntyre to
Sorry, it
develop
distracted me
chemistry
right now. I was like,
that's
wait,
needed
what?
When you go up against
I didn't finish
the
reading
most
it though.
experienced and successful of tag teams that the business has ever seen.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed though because I did want to do an NXT watch along. I was planning for it, but then Matt Raquel informed me, and I was like, damn, I forgot about that. Jose Lopez here says this chat brings the 4 letters. One word. Heat.
McIntyre has pulled out a more vicious
I like
side
that.
of Logan Paul over the past few months, and that will come in
Also,
handy
I want to
tonight.
shout out
And indeed,
Monkey
inside
Boy
the cage at War
23.
Games. Of course,
Thank you so much,
possesses
Monkey
that
Boy. He
titanium
also just
reinforced right
followed
hand
here
as
on
well.
the Twitch
Does he
stream.
ever know how
Yes.
to throw it?
We have officially hit
Jimmy and Logan will get us
1,535
started
followers
here.
on
This is
Twitch.
the advantage match. The winner
Baby
here,
steps, guys. Baby
their
steps.
team will get the entry
Baby
interval
steps.
advantage at War Games, the numbers game, until we get to 5-on-5, and so much damage. That can
Anthony
be
says
done
there was a
before the
sign that
match
said, I'd
starts
wish I was at
officially
Nitro
in
right
War
now.
Games,
Shut up.
with all
I didn't
10
see that.
participants inside the double steel cages.
Yeah, it's that rolling temporary numbers advantage that your team will or will not have, depending on the outcome of this match. So effectively, you can end up 2 versus 1.
Right,
3
so Eric
versus
Diaz,
2,
the
and so
start
until,
time on
as Joe
cable is
said,
still the
the
same,
match
but you
officially
can watch it
starts at 5
earlier on Netflix with a VPN. And I'm not going to watch fucking NXT on cable.
That's right.
Well, actually, I can't even watch it on cable. I watch it on Netflix. So, like, I have to watch on Netflix. I don't have the option of watching on cable because I'm on the West
Usos
Coast.
Look down on Logan Paul.
Can you imagine going back to the locker room tonight to see the remaining 3 guys on your team carrying a big L?
Especially considering who those teammates are.
Thank you so much, Through Rafi says I'm watching on Twitch right now. Fuck yeah. All right, we're on a commercial break, everybody. Whatchamacallit, because we are on a commercial break, I am going to do my own commercial break, so do not hate me for giving you a commercial on top of the commercial, but I'm going to give you a commercial on top of the commercial. Please shout out our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors, Momentous. One of the things that I wish I knew when I was younger is how important creatine is. I am so happy that I have partnered with Momentous because plenty of companies claim to be the best, but few can back it up. Momentous is trusted by every NFL team and elite performers because they actually deliver on the quality and the results they promise. Like all their products, their creatine is built on transparency, backed by science, and held to the Momentous standard. Creatine isn't just for muscle gains. It's essential daily fuel for your brain, body, and long-term performance. And now Momentous is making your daily creatine routine even easier with new creatine chews. These bite-sized lemon lime chews make consistency effortless. You just chew and go. Each chew delivers exactly 1 gram of Creapure creatine monohydrate, the gold standard, single source from Germany, and NSF certified by Sport, which means it's independently tested for purity, safety, and label accuracy. With Momentous, the fundamentals are done right. Right now, Momentous is offering our listeners up to 35% off your first subscription order with promo code Instinct Culture. Go to livemomentous.com and use the promo code Instinct Culture for up to 35% off your first subscription. That's livemomentous.com, promo code Instinct Culture. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out here with the commercial on top of the commercial. We got to make things happen around here, right? We got to do certain things sometimes. So, yeah, thank you so much to everybody. And obviously supporting our sponsors really goes a long way here on this channel, because then that just means that they'll hang around a lot more as sponsors. And it also, well, that's obviously, you know, the overall goal is to keep the sponsors for a long time. We got Red Raven Rucker. We're still on commercial break, by the way. Where did we go? Raven Rucker, where'd you go? Oh, right here. Says, how can I find you on Twitch, Denise? Oh, yes, here we go. Let me get the, where did my Twitch code go? Oh, yes, right here. You can do so in multiple ways. You can search Hollywood Denise Salcedo on Twitch. You can scan the QR code that you see right now on the screen, or you can go in the description box below, and somewhere there is a Twitch link that you can click on. So however you find it easiest, that would be the best way to go. Also, I should probably try out my little, oh, we're back on Raw. Okay, there we go.
Drew McIntyre.
I should try out my little,
oh, no! Here in Oklahoma City.
I was like, what?
Here, of course,
I
the
wasn't
NBA
meant to do
champions,
that.
the Oklahoma City Thunder with the best record in the NBA. The Oklahoma Sooners are top
I was
10
trying to
in college football.
do
By the
something
way,
totally
WWE Hall of
different.
Famer Mark Henry's son, Jacob, a defensive lineman for the Sooners. Will be playing
Hey, shout out to Mark
on Saturday.
Henry.
That kid is going to be a big, big problem, whatever sport he ends up in. But now,
Oh, nice. They got a shout out to Jacob and Mark. Nice.
History tells you that much.
Also, shout out to Corey MacArthur, who also just followed over on the Twitch side. Thank you so much, bro, for doing that.
Advantage of the numbers game prior to the full 5v5 when everything gets going.
We got Frank here who says, get the tank. Love hearing La Primera talk. So gorgeous. My company asked what gifts we want for the Christmas raffle. I said WrestleMania tickets. They laughed after seeing prices. Oh, well, I tried. Yo, dude. Maybe you could have asked for like a Ticketmaster gift card for like $1,000 that you can get like 25% off.
Jimmy crashing down with the headbutt and now hooks away.
Yeah, no, that I wonder what I don't know. I get some cool gifts. I think for like those types of giveaways for those company giveaways. I think are always honestly gift cards, because like a airplane gift card or a gas gift. I know this is gonna sound lame, but I think a gas gift card is very, very good, especially in this economy. Maybe a gift card for like Ralph's or something, or whatever grocery store. To me, I feel that gifts should be things you actually need. If not, like what? I don't want something that I don't actually need. I want something that is gonna
get your head into.
For example, like let's say someone gifts like a TV. Like that's great and all, but do I need a TV? I already got a TV, right? I would much rather have $20 for gas. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it. That's my sister was laughing because we're doing a Secret Santa, and we all had to do our little wish lists on this app, so everyone could view everybody's wish list. And my sister went on my wish list, and she texted me. She was like, "Your whole wish list are just things you need." I put like scrunchies, like I put like hair liquid. I put everything that I don't want to spend money on. And I'm like, yeah, I put like shorts, you know, like workout shorts. I don't want to spend money on workout shorts. I put all the things I don't want to have to spend my money on. To me, that is what a wish list is. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what items you would have put in there, Frank.
Just keep on going.
Thank you, Frank. We also got Ryan Soley here who says Gold League. Oh, Ryan Soley, here we go. Gold League. They announced Kyle Fletcher. He had said he was going to be in it. Darby.
With Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes bouncing back.
Darby, Pat, Pinball, Kevin Knight, Okada. Oh, the Gold League. Oh, the Gold League. Blue League is
That
Takeshita,
main
Mox,
event
Claudio,
spirit
OC,
that
Roger Strong,
thrives
Mascara
inside
Dorada.
of Jey
Keep up the
Uso.
great work.
Build up
All
the
right,
pressure,
I'm for the
build
Gold
up the
League. The Gold
spotlight,
League sounds
and Jey
fucking
comes
great.
into his own.
Oh, thank you,
Can he
Ryan
get
Foley,
a
for
big
keeping us
cheer?
updated
No.
on the
Here
Continental
comes
Classic.
the Maverick with one of the best punches in combat sports.
Well, that was just a vet
King Monk
move
says
from
everyone,
Logan Paul. The instinct
King
is to go for the guy who's
MKP
trying
says
to get
everyone
out
doubted
of
you,
the
Denise,
ring,
but I
trying
had
to
your
get
back.
the
Mana, let's
Logan Paul
go.
was smart enough to pop the guy on the outside.
Oh, standing frog splash.
Also, thank you so much to Red Raven 879,
Big
who
Jim.
also just followed on the
Losing
Twitch.
the
Whoop
plot
whoop,
on this
thank
one.
you.
Frustration at boiling point.
Also,
He's
thank you so
looking
much for the
to try
kind
to get the
comment.
advantage win
Tetra
here.
D rules. It's
The
very nice of
advantage
you.
Really, there was taken away from him by that distraction by Big
Joseph
Jim.
Boza says, yep,
That's
Denise
exactly
and
what he was doing.
Reg will have fun with the
Taking
2025
a
Continental
possible
Classic.
victory
Yeah, I
away
should do
from
another
Logan
prediction
Paul.
video. I did one
So the
last time, and it was
matchless
pretty
team now
fun.
heading to the
Maybe I'll do another
outside.
one.
On the massive McIntyre taking control, and I do not like that look in his eye.
Yeah, we got Ernie Phoenix
know
here
what
who
he's
says
at,
the
Paul.
Continental
So
Classic
for our
looks good.
desk
It's
at
going to
this
be hot
point,
again this year.
the body
Yep.
of Jey
Yep. I
Uso.
think there's going to be a lot of really good matches based off of. Ooh, he like threw him like a frisbee.
He just sends
Based
Jey
off of
right
those
over
names
and
that we just read
onto
off
our
from
announce
Ryan
desk.
Sully.
Just unfeasible
We got Frank
power.
here who says last year I got a $100 gift card. Year before that, a PS5. Okay, see, like a PS5 could be cool, like pretty cool. Prizes are usually TVs, Apple Watch, AirPods. Oh yeah, those are all good. Apple Watch is good, AirPods is good. Barbecue pits. It depends on the person. Coolers. Nah, I think those are cool. Fridges. Yeah, those are cool. Football game tickets. Yeah, those are cool. So much more. They go all out, but this time ask for suggestions. Yo, those are pretty good, honestly. Those are awesome, man. Damn, I want to go work at your job. I want to get hired. Frank, you put in a good word for me, but I want to get hired just for the Christmas party and just for the raffles. Like, that is it. I only want to show up to be in the raffle. I want to get the damn AirPods. Well, actually, I don't even need AirPods, but I'm still going to show up to get the damn AirPods. Thank you, Frank. It's so funny. Oh, man. We got King here who says Reg losing the bet was satisfying. Bro, you should have seen him after the podcast. He was like, man, I can't believe you won. Oh, he was saying all this stuff. And I was like, yo, Reg, sometimes, you just live hands you some curveballs, man. It was so funny. Oh, man. Thank you so much. We got Corey MacArthur who says, hey, Denise DWO crew here on Twitch. I love it, man. Thank you. Joseph Bosa says, just don't know which matches will be on Wednesday and Thursday. They hooked me into Collision with those brackets. Let's see what else we got here. And let me go through some more comments, see what everyone is saying. Let's see. Oh, that's so cute. Olamosk stuff says, I always ask for something Eroy. Oh, that's adorable. Hey, we also got Taylor in here. What's up, Taylor? Also, we're still on the commercial break. We're 40 seconds away from them returning to the show. Matthew Landon says Reg was so butthurt. Oh, man, it was so awesome. It was so awesome. Penta host here says, hello, Denise. Have you seen the C2 announcement? Yes, thankfully. We had Ryan Sully who sent in a very generous super chat and also updated us on the bracket, who's in it, and all of that. Very, very cool to get the update. Thank you so much to Penta G host. Cody Evans says, I got a plant job from last year for the holidays. Oh, fuck yeah. That's awesome. All right. Let me get the audio back.
Jey Uso has been pounded.
I love holiday
sustaining
parties.
Damage against Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. It is critical considering what's on the line.
Our holiday parties
This
are
is
different
War
than the ones
Games
that other jobs
advantage
have.
match. The winner here,
I could do a
will
stream
have the
into holiday
advantage with the
party,
interval
but I want to
entries
go to like an
come
actual
Saturday
holiday
at
party too.
War Games.
But who am I going to go with?
Having the advantage
Like,
90%
but everyone
of this
lives
match
in
has
different
been
parts of the
McIntyre
world.
and Logan Paul, but clinging on desperately
And
at this point is main
yeah,
event
so
Jey
I would love to go
Uso.
to like an
Look at the
in-person holiday
strength
party
as the double vertical suplex delayed
and win
the
prizes.
come-ups by these two extreme athletes. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Brock Lesnar await as teammates for Logan
Henry
Paul.
Kieran says coffee gift cards is always a good for me. Yeah, I think those are good. I also think like
Great tag
like
team
Postmates,
cohesion.
Uber
got
Eats,
their
those kind of
tongues
gift cards.
down
You can
together.
never go wrong with that.
Oh,
No
he
one's
could
gonna
be
get
lining up
mad
the
if you
plate
give
ball
them
here, and this could
a
end
food
quickly.
gift
Wait.
card.
Exactly what he's done.
Oh! Jay able to get the big boots up.
Hey,
Is
yo,
he
John
ever
Taylor, what the
desperate
hell
to
are you
tag
doing here
Jimmy?
on a
Now that
Monday?
swaggering
He says for
confidence
Christmas
of
I'd get
Drew
Denise a
McIntyre just
$100
took a
Hot
beat
Topic
too
gift
long
card.
there.
Santi
And
and
that's
I Love
why
LA
you
shirt
are
so he can
living
come through on the bet.
dangerously when
Chin
Jey
some Blue
Uso
Chew.
is still
Damn,
breathing
promo code
death attack.
Denise.
Big Jim.
Reggie dispensary
Get
gift
after
card and Robin
Logan
cash, I
Paul.
guess. Robin gets the best gift. Straight up cash. That's so funny. Although I'd go ham on that fucking Hot Topic gift card. Are you kidding me? I got these at Hot Topic, the shirt at Hot Topic.
Nice. But the kick lands.
So they're about to put my picture up. I tagged, by the way, I tagged Hot Topic on my videos and they just straight up ignored me. So rude. I was trying to get them to see me so that maybe they would be like, oh yeah, I like her video. Let's sponsor her. Nah, bro, they just ignored me.
Harry's the big.
So I'm waiting for you, Hot Topic.
Big Jim in control. And just at
Thank you
the
so much,
last
John.
possible moment,
We got almost stuff here. It says as a
Logan
janitor, I have
Paul
never been to a
survive?
holiday party.
Big Jim, the
Man, we
freshest
need to go.
man in
We
the
need
match,
to
has
have a
been
holiday
isolated
party
on
for
the
people
outside
that
for
like
way
don't
too
have
long.
holiday parties.
But that freshness
Like,
has
hey man, we
really
all
shown in
work.
the
We
past
all
couple of
deserve
minutes.
a
And
holiday
Logan Paul now
party.
living dangerously.
We deserve a
McIntyre is
holiday
down on
party.
the outside. Nobody is coming to
Sheldon
save you now,
sends his
Logan.
blue linked. Oh, Sheldon,
Oh,
you're a little
big
late.
elbow.
Someone beat you
That
to
Big
it,
Jim
bro.
runs into, and then
They
the
beat you
boot.
to it,
And now
Sheldon.
Logan
You had
Paul
one
is
job,
down.
Sheldon.
Momentum and showing it
They
off.
beat
What a
you to it,
blockbuster.
bro. He says blue
late
link to
kick
catch the
out there
Mox,
from
Claudio,
Big
Cassidy,
Jim, who had all
Roderick
the
Strong, and
momentum.
Mascara
Take another
Dorada.
look at this
Thank
from
you,
the
Sheldon.
second
I was
row.
actually thinking that I like the Gold League. The Gold
Excellent there
League,
from the Maverick.
Blue
And
League's
you're
cool, but the
really
Gold
seeing
League,
the offensive
yo.
evolution of
yo, the
Logan
Gold League.
Paul
That's
in
what I'm
real
most excited
time.
for. Thank you, Sheldon.
Say what you want
He's
about
lining up that
Logan
right hand.
Paul. At heart, this man is a fighter first and foremost, and the biggest weapon in the arsenal. Swing and a miss.
Big Jim able to duck it.
Spear.
Oh, the impact.
Eyes bulging out of his head, and now looking to finish the job for his team.
Could they be an Uso splash away? Yes! Oh, the save by a recovered Drew McIntyre.
We got John Taylor here who says, my last night in Vegas, but back in the hotel room to rest for a bit and say, hey, sadly, I'm not a millionaire. Damn it, John, you had one job, John, to go to Las Vegas and become a millionaire. One job, John.
The Glasgow Kiss.
You need to go and bust a hangover and do the, you know how Zach Galifianakis does like the counting in his head and he wins the game because he does the math in his head. I'm expecting John to hit the poker table and do the exact same thing. All right, here runs in Cody and Punk.
Cody Rhodes.
The co-captains as of this point, because they haven't decided upon a captain yet.
In War Games have arrived.
Thank you, John, and I'm glad you're enjoying yourself in Las
everything
Vegas.
is equalized.
Remember, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Smashes Big Bronson.
Unless,
Bronson delivers uppercuts in
never
return.
mind.
Meanwhile, Punk
Never
and
mind. I'm not even gonna finish that sentence.
Well, this is descended into absolute hell on the
Anthony
outside.
says Hot Topic won't respond. They never respond. That's so rude.
Of course, he has done damage.
They should respond.
To Cody Rhodes.
The referee letting a lot go here, but watch out for the Usos.
Oh, Jay over the top.
And amidst the chaos. Oh, God.
Oh shit, Logan about to win this first team. Yep, he did. Pin Jimmy. Logan wins for his team. Oh, and CM Punk just went right in on the attack on him.
Game for team belonging to Logan Paul.
Yeah,
but the chaos ain't ending here, Joe.
You're getting an early preview of Saturday right now. It is an all-out brawl in the ring among War Games participants.
Oh, what a match. Advantage acquired. But there is still blood to be had tonight. 3 on 3. Oh. The equation is changing.
It's about to get real serious here in Oklahoma City. The OTC one.
Took out Braun.
No time. Superman punch.
Took out
And one for you,
Bronson.
Big Bronson.
Vision have made Roman Reigns' life hell over the past several months. Well, bringing back consequences.
You know what would have been funny? Seeing Roman take out Braun, Bronson, Brock, all at the same time. All the BR guys. Wait, Braun, Bronson, Brock. Yeah, the BR guys.
He's dropping like flies.
Spray painting Superman punches everywhere.
Pretty sure Brock's about to come out since he was he came out earlier on the show, but he was just I guess not. They showed him walking
here in Oklahoma City.
I thought he was gonna come out because
War Games. Logan Paul has
is he coming out now?
advantage for his team, but it's Roman.
I thought he was
Reigns
because he was back there. They showed him.
looking back at him in the end.
I guess not. Oh no, there it is. I was about to say, well, they showed him earlier, so
the beast is here.
We knew that, bro. They showed him in the back. We knew that. Stop. Wait, what? What was that?
You boys want to fight?
What was that?
Don't
Did he
forget
fall?
to
Like
invite
legit?
The beast incarnate,
Did
Brock
Brock really
Lesnar.
just fall?
Look at that team.
I was like, wait, what?
And power.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to
and
rewind that,
danger.
guys.
Is this
I'm gonna have to rewind that because
It is,
he
Joe.
like
I'm gonna
looked
start
like
running. You
now,
hold
and then
the
I thought,
desk.
are you adding something to the entrance?
Lesnar approaching the
Is this
apron.
new?
Oh god.
Oh shit! All right, afterwards I'm gonna have to rewind that once Raw is over. We'll have plenty of time since Santi always comes in late, so it'll give us time to rewind.
He's stepping through. We're on! It is us! It is on! 5-on-5 with Lesnar and Roman. Lock it up! Men's War Games! Saturday! We'll see you then!
All right, Raw's over, but I'm gonna rewind to Brock falling because I want to see that again. I was like, wait, what? Hold on, rewind. Hold on, I'm rewinding.
Danger! Is this
Okay.
on right here,
Nope.
right now?
I gotta rewind more. Hold on.
You
Hold on. One more. Okay, I'm rewinding. I want to see it again. I gotta watch this 2 times. This time I'm gonna study the fall. All right, a little right, a little left, a little right. He lifted the leg and then fell. Okay. And then he did the little spin. It all happened so fast.
You boys want to fight?
Oh man, sorry, I had to see that one more time. Oh fuck, I might have to watch it one more time. Hold on, rewinding again.
Beast.
That was pretty funny. I like to see
Who's standing looking back at
stuff
him
like that in
the end.
entrances sometimes. This is my 3rd time watching this. Okay, then it's the little kick and whop. The little kick and whop. All right, I'm sorry. It gets funnier each time you watch it. Because the first time I was like, huh? Then the second time I was like, oh, that's how it happens. So then the 3rd time I get to finally like enjoy it. But like Brock's face was like, wait, let me see Braun's face. Hold on. Wait, I think Braun's laughing at him. Oh crap, I gotta rewind for Braun's reaction. Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna look at Paul's reaction. Paul didn't react. Paul kept it serious. Braun, can't tell if Braun laughed. No.
Don't forget to invite the beast
But I thought he was gonna laugh. Actually, everyone did a really good job of not laughing on his team.
Power
because like he's on their team.
Is this on right here, right now?
All right, yeah, they all did a good job of not laughing. Oh man, I would have so broken character. Oh damn. Anyways, all right, let me catch up here with the super chats, and then we gotta wait for Santi to get in here, and then we'll get the party started. All right, we got CJ here. Says, I'm honored to be the first recipient of the inaugural Savage Award of the Day award. I would like to thank God, the DWO, and Rikishi's wrestler sons. CJ, when you put Rikishi's shit wrestler sons. CJ, man. They just can't. With the Usos, they can't catch strays like that. All right, well, CJ hones in on the inaugural Savage of the Day award. Thank you, CJ. We got Frank here who says, plus the free beer too, take home. Can't complain. You're hired, Denise, easily. Shout out to John Taylor and his Browns whooping my Raiders yesterday's good time for you. Hey, guys, I got a new job. Let's fucking go. We got John Taylor here who says, Denise is ending wrestling tribalism one John Taylor Monday super chat at a time. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure John has watched more WWE ever since he started watching my streams, probably than he was before. Maybe. I'm just assuming it. Telling you, I'm gonna end tribalism. All right, we got Uncle Donk here who says, I missed the IC Classic selection. The Continental Classic selection, WTF, fuck counter programming. To be fair, I don't really feel like they promoted it that much because, like, I didn't even know that was happening today. It felt sort of impromptu, although I'm pretty sure they promoted it, but maybe like one time and probably just on social media. So I didn't see it. Like, they got to put it everywhere for me to, like, see it. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Infamous Raider Loco here. It says, I'll finish the sentence unless you record guilty. Yes, boy, here. Thank you, Frank. He says, ever had to work with someone you couldn't coexist? I worked with Sean Ross Sapp for 5 years. I couldn't coexist with him. He's from Kentucky. He just yee and haws all the time. Thank you. Yes, boy. We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, I sent it to you and put it on the Discord first about the Continental Classic, so excuse me. Sheldon's like, excuse me. Poor Sheldon. Sheldon was like, damn you. He's already doing so much, and I still have to call him out. That is so sad. Thank you, Sheldon. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the love to Joseph Corrado. It's very nice of you. All right, let me catch up on what everyone's saying because I'm a little behind on the comments. Oh, no, everyone's laughing about Brock falling on the ground. Oh, man, the best fall is still Titus O'Neil. That one's still the best one because that one was fucking funny. That was still my favorite one. Corey says, yes, rewind that, Denise. Yo, I watched that shit 3 times. We got Frank here who says, scared my son laughed so hard when Brock slipped. Yo, Eugene here says, Brock roll was funny. Victoria says, Alamayo, I can't stop laughing about this. October Horse says, Brock needs life alert. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. That is so sad. The life alert commercials are pretty sad, though. They really are. Anyways, let's get through some more here. Dia here says, they're gonna edit that. That's why I watched it 3 times and ingrained it into my memory, and just went about it that way. We got D050 who says that was hilarious. We got Gian Rezo who says Brock slipping was the best thing on Raw tonight. Bro, that's going to end up being the thumbnail some way, somehow. Jermaine says, did that really happen to Brock? Yeah, it really, really did. I think he just basically lost his balance when his leg went up. The other one went to back. Like, it just didn't happen. And he just, went down. Now that I've seen it 3 times, I can analyze it, tell you exactly when it happened. All of that. Yes, boy here says, Denise thought it was part of Brock's entrance. Yo, for a second, I'm on, did he add this to his entrance? What the fuck is this? So funny. John Taylor here says, if you don't want to fall flat on your ass performing, Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Thank you, John. Let me see what else we got here. We got Gian Reza here. Says, adding that to the Brock bloopers highlight reel. John here says, you are correct. The DW is what makes WWE bearable. Crazy. Elspick says, epic stream, Denise. Did you see Brock Lesnar slip over? Oh, yes, I did. Let me go through some more comments here. We got Mictaru here. Says, if you don't want to roll backwards by falling, and if you want to have a good fucking laugh, use Blue Chew promo code Denise. Oh, and we're getting our way there in just a second. We got John Taylor here who says, who's going to Photoshop the banana peel in the fall? Yeah, someone with good editing skills got to work on that. Oh, my God. All right. Miguel says, poor Lesnar lost all aura. Yeah, seeing someone fall, it definitely, like, brings the aura down, right? Like, you can't see people fall because then it, like, ruins the illusion. Oh, man, that's crazy. Alrighty, everyone. Well, if you don't want to ruin the illusion when you're banging in bed, make sure you're banging. You're banging smart with Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Are you having technical difficulties in bed? Are you tired of being counted out, tapping out, or simply jobbing out? Get out of developmental and get drafted to the best sex you ever had with today's podcast sponsor, Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. And Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Remember, hard times breed better men. So make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use the promo code Denise. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code Denise. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Alrighty, everyone. I'm still waiting for Santi. So this is the part of the show where we kind of stall for some time until Santi gets in here, and then we can kick off our actual show. But in the meantime, John Taylor. He says, rumor has it Brock's favorite season is fall. Oh, man. That's 100% a dad joke, by the way. You're officially in your dad era. That's officially a dad joke. Thank you, John. All right, let me pull up some our comments here on the screen. Let's see. What is everyone saying? Let me know what you guys thought about today's show. And Dia here says, Denise, did you see Brock put his cowboy hat on Braun's head? That's the part where I'm wondering if, like, once Braun had the fucking hat on his head, I'm wondering if that's the part where he was like secretly laughing that Brock Lesnar fell. Because I went back and rewinded to go look at everyone's expressions. I looked at everybody, and Paul kept a good poker face, because I would have been like, that's really hard not to laugh at. Very, very hard not to laugh at. Sads 2230 says Lil John Cena trip Brock Lesnar. Savage. October Horse says we accept dad jokes here. Oh man, JJ Castillo says IDK, what's worse, Brock ripping his pants or him slipping? I can't stop laughing. I would say slipping is worse, because if you break your pants, if you rip your pants, you could like say like, oh well, I ripped my pants, but I'm muscular, so whatever, right? But if you fall, falling is so embarrassing, man. Like, it's really hard to bounce back from that, because then everyone's going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. Jermaine says that's the new Titus World slide. Nah, that one's still my favorite. Titus falling was fucking, oh my God. That one, like, if I'm having a bad day and I see that gif of him like running and falling, oh my God, it'll make me smile every single time. That one's still my personal favorite, because it was like he was about to get into the ring. He was about to make it, and he just went forward. Oh man, Enders here says the way Heyman watched was funny. Oh my God. Let's see what else we got here. We got Kenneth Limpkins who says, I fell out laughing. Jermaine says, Brock was like the drunk uncle trying to beat Brock Lesnar. Jermaine! Oh my God. Yes, he was yes, spot on, bro. Spot the fuck on. Oh my God, we got Joshua Evans who says Brock slipping was the funniest thing. It's funny that like we're coming off of the show and no one is talking about anything else that happened on the show other than Brock Lesnar falling. Legit. We got Thomas here who says, ask Santi where his I Love LA shirt is. I heard someone just told me earlier that Santi didn't actually get his freaking shirt. All right, we got CJ here who says Brock Lesnar fall from grace, no Obafemi. Thank you, CJ. Oh my God. Yo, I was so confused. I was like, did he really just fall? Because like you don't see Brock Lesnar fall like that. So it tripped me out, man. It tripped me out. Really, really did. Let's see what else we got here. We got John Deller here. It says, it amazes me that they keep going back to Roman and Brock, yet keep it interesting. Let's go! Santi's in the building!
Yo.
Santi, whatever you do, do not fall on this stream, okay?
I'll do my best. That was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. I cackled laughing.
Dude, I was so confused. I was like, did Brock Lesnar really just fall? I had to rewind it like 3 different times to go and rewatch it. I even like studied it, Santi. Like I after watching it back a couple of times, I'm like, all right here's where he messed up. He got the leg up. He lost balance on the back leg and whoop-ha, he went down. The funny part too is if you go back and you look at everyone's reactions, everyone did a really good job of like keeping the straightforward like poker face look.
I except Brock. Brock got up and he was laughing his ass off.
I mean,
what's better, this or him ripping his pants? I can't believe that's 2 within the last couple of months, which is hilarious.
It's got the falling is much better.
This is
Falling
way
because it's
better.
so
Yep.
embarrassing.
Shout out to Botchamania. They're gonna have a blast with this one.
I can already see all of, like the videos that everyone's gonna make of like Brock Lesnar falling. It's gonna be fun.
Well,
And
the reaction clip of that is probably gonna do the best numbers for all the reactors on Instagram and on TikTok for sure.
That's crazy. Well, thanks, Brock, for getting everybody something to laugh at here today. Anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and get into the show. Even though, let's be real, that was the biggest highlight, Santi. We got to call it a day. That's it. That was the biggest highlight.
It is. I agree. Here's the real question. All right, if we were to put this up against Titus World Slide, what would you prefer?
Titus.
Obviously, okay. Titus is a much better slide. And the fact that he disappeared is borderline the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever laughed harder as a wrestling fan than when Titus slipped and disappeared under the ring. But it happened that Titus was like a lower mid-card guy, not even like just low jobber. This happened to like WWE's Golden Goose, the one that is supposed to be the scariest man on the planet, and it happened to him.
Yes!
I feel like that has to be something that needs to be talked about. The fact that it happened specifically to Brock Lesnar makes it extra funny.
That's why it threw me off, because you don't see Brock Lesnar just have like a moment like that where he just falls, especially in his entrance that he's done a million freaking times. Someone said that Brock Lesnar falling was like the drunk uncle that's pretending to be Brock Lesnar. And I like killed me. I felt like that
so
was
true.
the best impression, like spot on of what that was. But seriously though, that was so funny. But no, for me, it's the Titus one, because the Titus one was so fucking funny. It makes me feel so good every time I watch it. I say this, but if it pops up on my feed, I'm gonna be smiling, I'm gonna be laughing, it's gonna be great.
I think Titus World Slide is the funniest thing in the history of the WWE. Like, genuinely, I think it's the funniest thing I've ever seen on WWE.
Oh my gosh. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and jump in. Oh no, actually we can't jump in. Santi, on November 3rd, you promised that you would get the I Love LA shirt.
I'm going to be in California. I'm going to get an authentic one from there.
It's been 21 days.
Listen, you didn't put a cap on when it had to be done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Hey, show me the contract. Show me the contract of the timeline. I'm going to do it.
It's implied. It's implied. If you lose the bet, it happens within like the first 14 days. Actually, I'm being generous. It happens within the first 7 days.
Listen, it's going to happen. You'll get your moment. All right. Good things come to those that wait, like LA Knight fans.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll take your word for it. But this is the last time. Exactly. We got IGN Sucho says just order off Amazon. It'll be there in 2 days. Exactly. That's what I thought you were gonna do. Crazy stuff. All right, let's get into the show. Monday Night Raw. What'd you think about it overall?
I thought it was fine. Like, it was a fun go-home episode. It had some bummer stuff. Obviously, Penta, that's a huge bummer. But everything else I thought was like fine. Like, nothing that. I feel like this isn't an episode of the post show where we're like going to have to really have to milk this for each topic. Like, because I can tell, Denise, when you ask me like open-ended questions, like, so what did you think? Just, I know immediately, like, she has nothing to talk about.
No, I do got a plan, Santi. I have a plan.
All right, let's hear this plan.
On my methods.
It was a fine episode of Raw. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was amazing. The Brock Lesnar slip, that saved the show for me.
All right, well, then that's it. We're going home, guys. We don't got nothing else for this show. No, there was something real big that we got to talk about, and that is Roman Reigns basically saying he's either coming for Cody Rhodes or for CM Punk or both.
I hope it's Punk. I hope it's Punk. Not because I don't want to see Roman Cody. That was a great saga, but I've seen it. I haven't seen this in a proper singles environment. We saw it in a triple threat at WrestleMania, but I feel like there's just so much more to explore right now in CM Punk versus Roman Reigns than there is in Cody Rhodes versus Roman. On top of that, when I look at Cody going into WrestleMania, I'm looking at Randy Orton as the guy that I want there, right? And it might end up being Brock Lesnar, by the way. Like, you know, if you want to look at like the four men that are sitting at the poker table, we could be looking at Roman Punk and Cody versus Brock Lesnar as WrestleMania matches. But if you're asking me what title I would prefer Roman to go for, one, the one that Punk is holding, and two, I kind of want him to make amends for calling that the loser's title. And having Roman go after it, I think is a good way to kind of put that little blemish on that world title under the table, because people always bring it up. People always bring up the fact that Roman called that the loser's title. And if now we can say Roman is going to go after that title, then maybe we can remove that baggage that world heavyweight title currently has.
It's funny because even though he said that, I'm like, well, I don't really care, because when Seth Rollins basically brought the title, he killed him, man. He went out there and had like so many great matches. So even though Roman said that, I never saw the title that way, because to me, the best title was the one with the best matches, and that one was the one with the best matches. So I don't see it that way.
Sure. It's the one with the best matches, but it was always clear in terms of especially WrestleMania billing, which was the number one, right? Like, even with the super workhorse cornerstone of the WWE and a Seth Rollins, even when he carried the title into WrestleMania, it was only good enough for an opener of WrestleMania, right? So, and even when there wasn't double bloodline stuff headlining both nights of WrestleMania, like there was at 39 and at 40, and at 41, it still couldn't get the night one main event. So there is a very clear hierarchy here, and I do think Roman going after that world heavyweight title is going to help that title. That title does need that aura boost, I would say.
Ooh, the aura boost. We were just talking about that today, how there's only select few who got the aura. But no, okay, you mentioned that you want to see Roman and Punk one-on-one. That's exactly what I wanted last year at WrestleMania, because to me, that was the marquee match. That was the money match. And when they added Seth Rollins to that, I was very surprised that it wasn't so as obvious to them as it was to like me and so many other fans. However, Santi, I have been seeing a lot of fans that they actually want to see Cody versus CM Punk. Like, that's been another one that a lot of people want to see one-on-one for WrestleMania. So what is bigger? Is it Cody versus CM Punk, or is it Roman versus CM Punk? I think it's Roman Punk, but when you think about like the overall majority of fans, what do you think they would go for?
It's interesting. I'm a believer, and longtime viewers of my channel know that I love saying, hey, if it's there, do it. Don't overthink it. This is what happens when you don't do it. You didn't do Rock versus Roman. Look at where we're at now. Couldn't do it at 40. Couldn't do it at 41. Now we might never get it. Should have done it at 39 when it was there. If it's there and available, do it. CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes is always there. They're both full-timers. Roman is not. Roman's ability to be there is one of like the is a major limiting factor, obviously. So if that match that we are clamoring for, Roman versus CM Punk or versus CM Punk or Cody Rhodes, if they're both there available, I say go with the one that's hardest to book, the one that's harder to pin down. Get it done. Do Roman versus Punk, because you never know when you can get the opportunity to do it again.
Yes, because you got two things that you mentioned right there. Is Roman is always in and out. That's one thing. One of the biggest things with CM Punk, obviously, when he came back, was he got hurt. And CM Punk, thankfully, hasn't gotten hurt. But that's always something that you kind of have in the back of your mind. So, again, I'm with you on that, where if you want to do it, if you have the ability to do it, just do it, right? And then where does this leave Cody? We don't exactly know where this leaves Cody. So part of me was wondering, okay, we got three scenarios here. We either end up in a scenario where all these guys go in a triple threat match. WWE has been loving doing that as of late. That was the theme of last year's WrestleMania, these triple threat matches. Or we end up with Roman and Punk, or Cody versus Punk. So, Roman or Cody. So there's all of these different scenarios that we can end up. We can get that third match with Roman and Cody, which a lot of people were wondering when that was going to happen. But personally, that one's like the least one that would consider, only because we can't really keep going to the same well for WrestleMania. I want to see something new, and I think Roman and Punk is the story. I want to see them really explore more so what they kind of started with Paul Heyman. I want them to explore how they're both at the very top of their game. I want them to really fucking go at it on the microphone. Like, do not hold back. And if they did, who's the babyface? Who's the heel? Because there are people that want to see CM Punk as a heel.
It's funny. Somebody brought up the fact that they think that this is the worst version of CM Punk ever with how good he is. And I said, you're right, but this version of CM Punk is still better than most of the main roster. I agree. I kind of want to see CM Punk as a dastardly evil piece of shit. It's kind of crazy to think about, Denise. There is a whole ass generation of wrestling fans that have not seen heel evil CM Punk. Because we haven't seen it since 2014, 2013, right? Because in AEW, his entire run was babyface, albeit sometimes a little bit heelish with everything that was going on there with the real life stuff. But there's an entire generation of wrestling fans. There's a huge contingency of people that got into wrestling in the of popularity in 2022. I believe they have not seen CM Punk. They haven't seen 10% of what CM Punk is all about.
I 100% agree with that. I feel like, here's the thing. For me, part of why I want to see CM Punk as a heel, or why some people might also want to see that, is because when he came, okay, I hate to use the real life stuff, but when he came off of AEW and he kind of had this really bad reputation. Like, I remember so many people would go and trash CM Punk. He was being trashed on social media. On every single platform that I was on, people were like, F this guy. We hate him. He's a horrible person. And I'm sure most of you guys saw that on social media. And then when he went to WWE, there was a little piece where people were like, oh, is he going to be able to get along with people? Is he going to be a troublemaker? Is he going to cause problems? And there were some people that were suddenly being like, yeah, like, we forgive everything. Like, CM Punk's so awesome, right? And that hate sort of I wouldn't say totally disappeared, but it definitely did decrease a whole lot. But I think that going from this like guy who caused so much like drama and had all these problems backstage at AEW to then being like this corporate good guy for TKO on WWE side, it was so different. And I think fans were kind of thinking, damn, we kind of want to see this like a-hole CM Punk that we saw, with Jack Perry in this video and all of the crazy stories we heard about the brawl out and the scrum and everything that went down with that. And what you're seeing in WWE is polar opposite. And I think in a way you want to see that a-hole CM Punk on the main roster.
Yeah. And it's just insane to think that so many wrestling fans, so many people that watch you and me have not gotten a chance to see that yet.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and bring in a couple of super chats that we got here. We got John Taylor here who says, oh wait, I already read that one. My apologies. Okay, here we go. This is John. He says, no, I'm not secretly Denise's deadbeat gangster dad. Órale, vatos locos forever. How is that our first super chat of the day?
I like it.
Intro Cool here who says, how about him, Brockmaster? Aww.
Oh, I like that. Oh, fuck. People are going to meme that. The Brockmaster, 100%. You know what, Andrew Cool? I'm going to steal that joke and give you absolutely no credit for it. I'm taking it. Yeah. Yeah. When you watch my upcoming video, I'm going to make that reference. You'll know I stole it from you, but I will not tell anybody that it came from you.
Don't worry, Andrew Cool will have that like self pat in the back, We got Ryan Impson here. Didn't write a message, but thank you so much for the super chat nonetheless. We got John Taylor here who says Santi's a coward. Sancho would never. That's in reference to the I Love LA t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We got Jay as Cal here who says, can't believe we both got a slip and rip from Brock.
Yeah. The ripped pants, the slip. Yeah, speaking of slip, can you believe that Roman asked Punk and Cody Rhodes to slip it out? Hey, why don't you just whip it out, slip it out, and measure?
I was so disappointed in the fans that nobody chanted, take it out, or slip it out. However it is that he said it. I was chanting and I was like, come on, let's go. Blue Chew, promo code Denise. All right, thank you so much, Jay.
As a YouTuber that does ad reads, well done, Denise.
You know it. That's the one good thing I've got going. All right, we got Infamous Raider Loco here who says, Santi gonna surprise you at Survivor Series with that Triple H post with you and you take a pic pointing to his I Love LA shirt. Book it. You swear Santi's gonna take his I Love LA shirt to Survivor Series?
There's a 0% chance that's gonna happen.
Man. All right, we got Broad Brosh Jr. here who says Brock Lesnar and Logan Paul working together is still crazy. Like, I would have expected Lesnar to be the type of person that hates an outsider like Logan being part of this business. You would think so, but I guess we don't really know him the way you thought you might know him. Who knows?
I think Heyman's a business guy at the end of the day. Sees the business and what Logan brings to the table and takes advantage of it.
That's true. I kind of forgot about like the mastermind and Paul Heyman sort of being like, oh, this kid, this like influencer YouTuber kid, or who knows? I don't know what the extent of Brock's knowledge on Logan Paul is. I don't know. Thank you, Bob. We got John Taylor here who says things that will never happen. GTA 6, Denise loving the Death Riders, Sancho on the thumbnail, and Santi wearing an I Love LA shirt.
I will wear the shirt. I will wear it.
You have to, because all of these things were not bets. This was a bet. Yours was a bet.
All right. It's going to happen, Denise. Relax. I promise.
My blood pressure goes up every week from this argument. Jacob Tatum here says, how long do you expect Maxine Dupree title reign will last? Plus, how excited would you be for Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania in Vegas? Let's start with Braun Breaker and Brock Lesnar since we're on the topic here. I think this one, it's going to feel like almost like a young Brock Lesnar versus like current Brock Lesnar. Because here's the thing, there's one thing that Braun and Brock have very much in common, and that is the level of intensity that they're able to reach in a matchup. And I think that is going to be appealing for a lot of people. Santi, when you think of this match here, is this something that's very high up on your list?
It is. Somebody in my chat had fantasy booked the idea of heel standing tall at the end of War Games, and it ends with, in mid-celebration, Braun Breaker spearing Brock Lesnar. I'm like, I kind of like that. Like, if we close the show like that, to set something big for Braun Breaker, which we've said, it feels like this build-up to Survivor Series has really cooled Braun Breaker's momentum. Maybe that could be a great way to just superstart it immediately off the back of this, because I think we're all expecting Brock Lesnar is going to be gone for a while, right? After War Games. So an attack from the Vision or Braun Breaker on Brock Lesnar to end the show would be a hype way to end. And it gives Brock Lesnar a reason to be gone for a while, and then he makes his big return. Yeah, I could see it playing out in some capacity like that.
I like that. That would be a wake-up call right there. I think everybody would suddenly shift into like, oh, okay, we're going for it. We're doing this. Holy shit, what a big moment for Braun Breaker. I love that idea. Thank you, Jacob. We got Tracy WV here who says, love your girly, but our bet was from 913. So give Santi a little grace. And I love you gave my boy Seth his props and you didn't have to lose a bet. That is true. I still owe Tracy too.
Wow. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy. Tracy, I am going to embargo this LA shirt until you get what you deserve. I don't know what the bet was for.
Don't worry. I'm doing the Black Friday sale. Like, I'm gonna get my t-shirt on Black Friday.
Wait, what did you lose? What do you have to do?
I forgot what happened, but it was like a thing that happened on the show. And then Tracy basically said, like, I forgot what happened because it's been a minute. But basically I have to go on WWE Shop and I'm getting like either a shirt from NXT, or it's honestly a nice bet. I'm getting a shirt from NXT or a shirt from NXT or a shirt from AAA. It was going to be one of those. So it's not like your bet where you got to wear something embarrassing. Like mine is of my choice.
Okay.
Tracy's nice. It's not mean like you, Santi. All right. Thank you, Tracy. We got Juan Lomelli here who says, can't believe we got to see Santi play John Cena on Raw.
Come on. Are you serious?
What'd you think about that, man?
So the first thing I said, I was like, oh man, this screamed Vince, like, little people is funny, right? Everybody point and laugh. But as low-hanging fruit, I did not mean that as a joke, low-hanging fruit as it was, Psycho, who is from Micro Wrestling, the little John Cena, he did really well. So I don't want to take away from the fact that I thought like it was just, it was funny, but it's just so one-dimensional and so dumb. But I want to give Psycho his props because I thought he played the role of Cena really, really well.
I thought Dominic was going to get more heat from this, but to me, it felt like the crowd was a little unsure. I dare say maybe uncomfortable. Maybe they weren't sure how to really react to it. How should they feel about it? Is this going to be done in good taste and poor taste? How is this going to be done? And we all knew it was going to end with a big boot on him because that's just how these segments work, right?
Always, yeah.
We know that, but I mean, I was kind of I'm like, if they're going to do it, I would hope it at least get Dominic some heat, but it almost felt like it was unnecessary.
It didn't. I don't think it did anything for anybody. If anything, like I said, the biggest winner here was Psycho, the guy that played Cena. The only part that I found like really, really funny that I was like, okay, I actually think this is hilarious was how meta it was to see Stu filming little Stu film little
cute.
Cena. I actually like that. I actually like that.
Yeah,
but like I don't think I actually don't think that segment landed the way that they probably wanted to. I did kind of like that little Cena went off script and started cooking Dom, and Dom's like, dude, stick to the script. I did like that, but I don't think it landed. And I think you might be right. Maybe there was a level of uncomfortableness for the crowd in terms of like, I don't know, should I be laughing at this? I don't know. But yeah, it was a segment, that's for sure.
Him flipping the script was probably the best way to go because had he stuck to it, mocking Cena, but making it embarrassing, trying to make it like, like the past segments that we've seen in the past, I think that would have made it come off in like poor taste. The fact that he didn't and he flipped the script on Dominic kind of added to the, okay, well, at least we're not, poking fun in a way that is disrespectful or even more so uncomfortable.
That's it. He didn't go out there and look like a circus buffoon. He went out there and he did his thing. He took some good bumps, not silly, dumb bumps. And he got to cut a promo that was good. He got some love from the crowd. And so that's why I said, like, the person that was meant to be the biggest winner out of this with heat, like you said, was Dom, and he wasn't. It was Psycho, who's not going to benefit the WWE in the long term because he's not a WWE employee. So I think the mark was missed ultimately with what they were trying to get out of this.
Thank you so much, Juan. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says, off topic, but ain't no way Mike Santana is feuding with an NXT authority figure, Robert Stone. Also, why is it giving me John Cena versus Johnny Ace vibes?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I don't need to talk about Johnny Ace right now. But yeah, the Mike Santana stuff is all over the place. I don't like what they're doing over there.
It sucks. Shout out to John Laryngitis. It's been a while since I've heard Johnny Ace.
We got Chavero Armenta. Thank you, Bob. Chavero Armenta here says, I bet if you told Santi to wear a quarter zip, I love LA sweater, he would already have it on trying to look like George Washington. You like quarter zips?
No, I wore a full zip sweater, but because of reactions, you only see me from like the chest up, right? And so people thought I was wearing a quarter zip. And I actually, like, go watch it. Like, if you go to my Instagram, I had to make a video explaining that it was not a quarter zip. Because I guess like a quarter zip is like a meme now. So explaining that it was a full zip. That video of me explaining that and fully unzipping the shirt got 300,000 views on Instagram.
It was that big of a deal?
Yeah.
Dude, you need to almost, if I were you, I'd start wearing quarter zips every fucking week.
And of course, all the replies are just like, yeah, that's exactly like somebody that would wear a quarter zip would say.
You put on the same sweater you were wearing.
It was the exact same sweater. It's just I now showed the full sweater to prove it was a full zip, not a quarter zip.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. Now you're quarter zip guy.
No, don't start these heinous rumors.
Thank you so much, Chavero Armanta. We got PW Sweet Coast here. It says, West Coast, excuse me, who says, after tonight, I would rather have Jeff Hardy save me than Ray, because at least he's on time for the save after hitting his dance compared to Ray. Ray took a while to get out there. He took a while.
I died laughing at that. It's like, why are you here? Who are you saving? He's already dead.
Yeah, it's a little too late, but we love you, Ray. You're a legend, but it was a little too late. Thank you so much, PW West Coast, for sending that in. All right, we need to talk about Penta, man. Unfortunately, Penta looked like he got hurt. Looked like he landed on his shoulder. During the commercial break, they pretty much kept the camera the entire time on Solo. And then by the time they got to it, Penta was basically walking out with medical. So they stopped the match and Solo Sikoa is advancing. He's now going to go on to face Gunther in this last time is now tournament. This was freaking unfortunate, man. I haven't seen if there's been any updates on social media regarding Penta, but I really hope this isn't a situation where he's out for several months. Of course, when shit like this happens, it's usually like that. And that's obviously not good considering that Penta, he's got a lot of cookies, a lot of hands in different cookie jars right now and what he's doing. So we were sort of excited to see what was going to happen with him since the buzz this weekend was, he reunited with his brother and everything that's going on with him and Dominic and him being part of this tournament. This just wasn't, never is the right time, of course. But yeah, what'd you think seeing this?
I'm bummed for multiple reasons. We saw obviously the reunion of the Lucha Brothers that was scheduled for December 20th. I'm assuming that's going to be out the window. So that's a huge bummer, especially because I'm assuming the follow-up was probably going to be a program for the AAA title between Penta and Dom. That's where I think things were going to go off the back of that. I didn't think Penta was going to win this tournament, but I did think he was going to win this match. It sucks, dude. Penta was doing such a great job. Like, he almost went the full year with no injuries in the WWE. He just kept winning the crowd over more and more and more. He was the workhorse of Monday Night Raw. I think he's probably the most featured Monday Night Raw superstar of the year. Like, in terms of like how often they use him, I can't think of somebody that was used more this year.
Grande Americano? He's been used the whole time. No?
No. Especially because El Grande Americano
I've seen him so much.
Yeah, but he hasn't. He El Grande Americano didn't come about until like the summer. Penta, we're talking since like Raw Netflix.
True. Oh yeah, you're right about that. I feel like Grande Americano's been around the whole time.
Well, he has since the 60s. Of course, he's a legend.
All right. Touche.
Wait, what's so funny?
Whatever. All right, Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. Yo, Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. I knew it, but I still kind of hoped for it.
Fuck. You were taking the words right out of my mouth. I went into this match. I was like, I will not be fooled. I will not even begin to think that Carmelo Hayes has a chance. And then they started doing the spot on the outside with the count. I'm like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Guys, I believe that Carmelo is going to win. They managed to take, it was brilliant the way they ultimately played it out. They took me, somebody that believed that Carmelo had no chance, and swapped me, turned me inside out, upside down, and made me believe that Carmelo was going to win, only to break my heart. That does say something about the way that they played it out. And the way that they manipulated emotions was really well done by WWE and whoever choreographed this match.
Do you think that they'll actually do something with Carmelo now based off of the reactions that he got from people, like from the fans, and the fact that there was fans going, oh shit, we might actually want to see Carmelo Hayes win this all?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be. I know. I'm being pessimistic, but I also weirdly believe I'm being realistic. So my short answer to your question of will this lead to a Melo push? I unfortunately have to I see no evidence that tells me that it's going to happen, so I'm going to say no.
Oh, it's heartbreaking, man, especially because he keeps going out there. He keeps doing the job. But again, it has to be a little bit more than that for WWE to say, oh, yeah, we're going to get behind this guy and we're going to push this guy. But hey, Gunther right now, I don't know. There were some people saying they lost interest in the tournament. I look at this kind of being like, all right, well, this is exactly what they told us was going to happen, especially from there was reports and rumors about Gunther winning. So we're just getting what we were basically told we were going to get. But there hasn't been I don't know. I don't feel like the tournament has been as amazing as I would hope that it'd be, considering the reward at the end.
So one of the things that I said is that, okay, Gunther is winning, but I think we talked about it on here, but what they're going to do is give Gunther a bunch of awesome, dope matchups, right? Javon, and then it was Carmelo. And then when I looked at the bracket, I was like, oh, I was right, because then it was going to be Penta, and then probably a final with Sheamus. We've lost half the battle here. We've lost Sheamus and we've lost Penta. So now Gunther's trek towards Cena is a lot less sexy. It's a lot less appetizing. And this journey to have Gunther win over the people again by reminding him how awesome his matches can be, I think is now a harder battle when you're now looking at likely his next two matches probably being Solo and Jey Uso.
Yeah, that's not too exciting, to be honest.
But
I was joking that there's a world where we can end up with Gunther versus Jey Uso in the finals.
We're in that world.
Everybody was telling me, dude, do not manifest it. Do not put that out there. Do not put that energy out there. But I'm not putting it out there. It's right there in front of our faces. We're seeing the brackets and it's possible, but there's no way. I think Triple H knows that the fans would be fucking pissed, right? And not in a way that, oh, people, we don't want to see Jey Uso. It's not that. It's just that we don't want to see Jey Uso versus Gunther again.
Nobody wants to see it. No, I don't want this. Oh, it's just going to be this cathartic moment where Gunther squashes Jey. That does nothing for me. It literally doesn't move me at all in any capacity.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. We got MSQ N2I who says, imagine a Fatu finale for the Cena tourney. LOL. Yo, man, I love Fatu. At this point, I mean, look, everyone keeps asking who I think is going to replace Sheamus. I really don't even know at this point because of the way the tournament's going. They could use a surprise moment. I know everybody's hoping for Joe Hendry, but I feel like now is the chance for them to do that, but I feel like they would have done it sooner if it was going to go anywhere. I really don't know, man. Thank you, MSQ. We got Samantha Miller, DWL member for a month, says, what non-War Games match are you two looking forward to? Well, we got Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella. We also have John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio. Am I missing another one?
Nope, you got it. That's it.
Okay. I would probably say John Cena and Dominic Mysterio then.
Literally that for me, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Samantha, for asking that. Alrighty, let me go through a couple more topics here and see what else we got. to get into. We already talked about the Dominic stuff. Well, I think all we got is really. Do we got anything else? Oh yeah, women's war games. Yeah. Women's war games. They just kind of fucked each other up. That was basically it. We got that AJ Lee promo.
They felt each other up.
No, I said we fucked each other up.
Oh, I thought you said felt each other up. I'm like, what?
I would never say it
Go
like
back
that.
and Chad, go back, rewind the tape. I thought she said felt each other up. That's why I was like, whoa. All right, Denise. Promo code Denise. I get it. You're peddling the dick pills.
I said fucked each other up. And then I was like, oh yeah. And then there was an AJ Lee promo. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm excited for this.
Can I ask a question that might require a controversial answer?
Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I can guess your question.
Do you like AJ Lee promos?
I knew you were going to ask that because I felt it. During the promo, I felt it. It felt like there was a little bit of a struggle between the character AJ Lee and AJ Lee. It felt like there was a clash of what am I saying right now? What am I doing? I also think some lines didn't hit the way that they were supposed to. I'm wondering if it was the crowd. I'm wondering if it was the delivery. I did feel that it wasn't spot on, though.
Could it be because she had to follow up what I thought was one of the best promos of the last couple of months in the women's division from Becky Lynch? The way Becky introduced her team is like what I want Paul Heyman to do when he infinitely introduces his team. I thought Becky Lynch did it way better.
Right, but a good promo, even if you're seeing another good promo, is still going to hit hard if it's good.
Fair. So no is your answer.
My answer is no. And I love AJ Lee, but I did feel it in that moment. And I felt it in the crowd. And I felt it because you can feel this stuff. I felt the pauses. I felt all of that. It just didn't come through the way that I think they hoped for on paper. But I think a lot of that probably just has to do with the rustiness of having to get back in there and cut these live promos and do the stuff that she has to do, given that this is a muscle she hasn't flexed in a very long time. So I think it was just rustiness.
Yeah. I didn't think it was very good.
And I knew you were going to ask me. I knew it.
Yeah, it's a tough question to ask because I feel like a lot of people don't want to jump on the criticizing AJ Lee bandwagon. But I think we might need to start doing it. I didn't think her promo was very good here. Somebody in my chat described it in a way where I'm like, oh, I kind of see it. Cringe millennial pacing. You know, like, you know what? Do you know what they're saying?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Where it's like, I'm going to go get some iced latte.
Yeah, it's the cringe millennial pacing of her promos that might be doing it for me. And as a fellow millennial, I'm like, I hear it, I see it. Yeah,
we're
I see it.
So what does that say about us?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. All right, we got JJ Castillo here. It says, question, how can WWE improve in 2026 in terms of booking, etc., considering how underwhelming 2025 was for WWE? I would say reward the fans and the storytelling. That's my biggest thing. I hate when we start things and we don't finish things, or they make us think something's going to happen and then it doesn't happen, and then they start telling like a brand new story.
Right.
I would say that. That's probably been my biggest thing.
2026. I mean, nothing they can control. I'll say less injuries. I feel like we missed out on a lot of major names this year because of injuries. So
because they took too long to pull the trigger on a lot of stuff.
That's a great point. That's also a great point. A lot of these injuries ended up being a lot more impactful to storytelling because they just kept dragging things out.
We got W. Karam, thank you, JJ, who says, this show was rough. Mello Gunther was excellent. Mello met the moment, and in the in-ring story was a Gunther masterclass of getting his opponent over. Becky Trump is LOL, funny for sure. That's all I got. Thank you, W. Karam. It's very nice of you to send this in. And yeah, man, I think everything was spot on with Mello and Gunther, like you said. And he really did meet the moment, but I feel like he always has. One of the ideas that the real common denominator between Mello and Gunther is that they've had phenomenal matches with the same guy in Ilya. In fact, you can say their best matches were with the same guy. And I was thinking, dude, if they ever do like a triple threat, add Ilya in here, oh, my heart, it wouldn't be able to handle it. Thank you, W. Karam. We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says, question for both of you. Which two people in both War Games do you think will have an amazing performance? Also, do you think we will see a return? I feel we don't need a return per se, Santi, with all of these big stars.
I don't see who, right? Like, who is... Okay, when you think of a return, right, it usually, for it to really hit, it has to be a star of the same caliber or bigger star than the people that they're coming to like interrupt or shock or surprise. How can you get bigger than Brock, than Punk, than Cody, than Roman? And then the women's, how can you get bigger than Rhea, than Io, than Becky, than Asuka, and all the insane names that are there? All of the big names that could be making shocking returns are already in these matches. And somebody might chat, Brandon, that's a great shout. Bianca Belair could be the one in the women's that fits that mold of somebody that is on the level or bigger. Somebody else in my chat saying Y2J, that I don't see. I
That'll
actually
be for Rumble, I think.
I think it hits higher Rumble. Like Y2J interrupting a Brock Lesnar celebration if he's winning. Like you really think that's gonna fucking do anything? You know, Y2J with his list when Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, is out there. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, that's definitely more of a Rumble thing. And then in terms of who will have an amazing performance, I look at the men's and I would hope it's Braun Breaker because he's supposed to be the one that's going to be like the big breakout star. For the women, I think obviously Lash Legend really needs to make a big impression, but I would probably say Io Sky is going to have the best performance.
You know what? I'll echo the shout of the one that's going to pleasantly surprise us the most is Lash Legend.
She's fun and she's strong and she's willing. Remember that crazy, it was her, she had that crazy spot in the ladder match on NXT that one time. I think it was Battleground, Las Vegas. She had like this crazy moment where she like went through the ladders or something.
The Apex Arena one? I don't remember.
I think so. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that was her. And I'm pretty sure that was at NXT. Anyways, I hope I didn't dream it. Thank you, Bob Ross Jr. for asking this question. Alrighty, I think that's it for us on Monday Night Raw, right? I don't think I missed anything else that went down on the show. So that is what we got, everybody. And we only got 4 matches as of right now at War Games. And that is it. But before we go, let's do a quick round of winner predictions, Santi. Stephanie Becker, Nikki Bella, Women's World Championship. Is there a chance in hell Nikki defeats Stephanie?
I will leave the show if Nikki Bella wins. I'll just leave. I'll straight up leave. I'll leave. I won't watch the rest of the show. I will get on a plane and leave San Diego.
With your little quarter zip.
Yeah,
be like
full zip.
We got John Cena. Oh, yeah, I'm with you too. Obviously, Stephanie to retain. John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio. Do you think he will give the sort of passing of the torch moment by him getting a victory on John and taking back the IC title?
Nah, I think John wins.
Well, I mean, it would be massive, but I almost want to see John Cena go into the match.
I think there's a coin toss. I think that, like, if you could make a great argument for either side. This is what I've been saying. Like, you could make a great argument for Dom winning, great argument for Cena winning here as well. I think this is probably the most unpredictable match out of them because both results make sense.
Right. Damn. All right. Well, John Cena going into his last match with the IC title, great. But Dominic defeating John Cena and getting that moment, and that's also it. Great. Like, he can't get it back. Great. I'm going to have to go with Dominic, Santi.
Okay. No, that's fine. I won't fight you on it.
I won't fight you on it. All right, Women's War Games, Rhea, Io, Alexa, Charlotte, AJ versus Nia, Lash, the Kabuki Warriors, and Becky Lynch. Who takes it, the baby faces or the heels?
Baby faces. That team is just too stacked. I said the only way that the heels win if it's Becky Lynch pinning AJ Elite because then they'd be tied, right? And then that kind of sets us up for a required singles match, right? AJ tapped out Becky in the tag team match, then we can have Becky Lynch pin AJ in the War Games, and then boom, rubber match at WrestleMania, whatever it might be. That to me is literally the only path for the heels. There's no other path that this babyface team loses.
Yeah, it's got to be the baby faces for the win, and AJ Lee pinning Becky Lynch, especially with the way Becky Lynch was talking today in her Raw promo.
Sure.
She was basically giving backhanded compliments to her whole entire team. So there's a world where basically she's going to be the one who ends up ruining it for the team after she hyped herself up and buried everybody else. All right, men's war games, the baby faces or the heels? Who do you got?
I got the heels on this one. They got the advantage, and we know it's going to be Brock Lesnar. That's the last guy to come in. I think that I think the heels win here.
Yeah, I hate to agree, but yes, I'm gonna agree too. Only because I was trying to be exciting and give a different opinion, but I'm like, yo, the baby faces weren't coexisting already. They couldn't even come up with a freaking team captain, arguing like first graders, being like, I'm team captain, I'm team captain. They never even decided on it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the heels.
Right. All right, guys. We have a super chat here from Mictaro here who says, predictions for War Games match. Also, women's War Games match are going to be epic. Women are money. Thank you so much, Mictaro. I wish I would have read that 2 minutes earlier. My apologies. We got W. Karam here who says, Santi, the YouTube sidebar showed me a video with you and Devon. How did you like working with him? If you guys were to do a weekly pod with a wrestling performer, past or present, who would you pick?
Oh, I don't ever want to do that. I like my own independent thing. I like doing these types of one-off things. But your question of like, who from the past or present would I want to do a weekly pod with? Nobody. I like my weekly pod with. I like my weekly pod with another fan that doesn't have any clout or any like authority in the space. I like having. I like my place of a fan.
I was going to say, did you just throw a shot where you just busted a Becky Lynch?
Wait, what?
You were like, no clout, no authority.
We both have no clout is what we're saying. We're both total fucking losers. I like the fact that we have that dynamic and we don't have an authority in the space and we don't have experience in the business. So I wouldn't change that.
That's hilarious. You literally busted a Becky Lynch.
Now require like in terms of getting put in the thumbnail, people want me in the thumbnail. Everybody's saying they want me on the thumbnail. Sports Illustrated wants me in the thumbnail, not Sancho.
Jesus. W. Karam, thank you so much. We got the Bob Ross Jr. here who says the ghost of Hulk Hogan came back to cause Brock Lesnar to fall to get revenge for when Brock called him a grandpa. Oh my God, what did I just read? Wow. Okay. Thank you, Bob. We got Marco OAG here who says piggybacking off returns. If you were to have a big return on the, piggybacking off returns. If you were to have a big return on the men's side, the only big one is The Rock. But at this point, that's not happening. It would be too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah. Like think about that. Like the only one you can think of that like is above a lot of the names that you have in there is the freaking Rock. That's why I think there's no returns.
Thank you so much, Mark. Alrighty, everyone. That is our show for Monday Night Raw. All right, that's all I got. Santi, tell the people where they can go find your quarter zip 300K viewed video.
You can find me over on all things Santi's app, whether it is YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Kick. I am everywhere. Just Google Santi's app and pick your social media platform of choice. There's a good chance I'm going to be there.
And if you're sick of Santi and don't want to follow someone that wears quarter zips, I don't wear quarter zips, @_Denise Salcedo. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.